what's up, guys? Welcome to the fourth quarter. We are live for the NFL draft. I don't know about you, Craig, but I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty
I mean,
excited. I'm pretty excited, actually.
I'll be excited after the first pick. If they pick, I told you, if they
If they
decide to
pick,
pick Will Levis, I'm not gonna. I'm ending string.
yo, that if
Or
they listen, I don't think they are. I think it's 100% CJ Stroud. I think it's 100% CJ Stroud. I think
CJ
so.
Stroud, I think it's Bryce Young.
I'm sorry, Bryce Young. But yo, this is what I was trying to tell Mo earlier. When that S2, so do you know what that S2 test? Do you know not even all the NFL teams give that test out? And then his
I,
scores leaked. And then it
CJ
was
Stroud.
18. Yes.
Oh,
So
that's why.
CJ Stroud, he scored an 18% on the test called the S2. And it's this new test NFL teams been using. And it's baseball players, Major League Baseball players, Major League uses this to measure baseball players. So the NFL was like, okay, let's measure quarterbacks. So I said, but not all 32 teams do it. And it's crazy how his scores leaked. And I was listening to Chris Sims in Pro Football, and he was like, he said this. He said it'd be funny if they leak. The team that leaks it was the ones that want to draft him, so he falls to them, which is kind of messed up. But he was like, if he falls, he's not falling past Atlanta. He says he could see Atlanta drafting because we got to be honest here, guys, and the film doesn't lie. He's better than Will Levis. That's a fact. That's what I think. That's what everybody's been telling me.
Well, except Mel Kiper's not saying that.
Well, how many times has he hit? I don't know, man.
I don't know. I haven't looked at his history.
I don't be looking at his mock drafts. I look at boom, and it's starting. I look at like a lot of NFL Network mock drafts. I haven't looked at a Mel Kiper joint in a minute, but I look at a lot of NFL Network drafts. I look at Pro Football Focus. You know what I'm saying? I looked at a lot of drafts this year, man. I looked at Chris Sims draft. I looked at Peter King's mock draft, Peter Schrager's mock draft, Bucky Brooks mock draft, Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft, Chad Reuter's mock draft, Peter King mock draft. I think that's it. I did a good amount, and the picks are everywhere. There's nobody. This is the first time. Usually, as you notice, right? When you look at a mock draft, most of them you can kind of gauge it, right? You can kind of gauge like, okay, this person's going there, this person's going there. This year's wild. Nobody knows where anybody's going except for Bryce Young. Everybody's like, okay, Bryce Young's the number one pick. And then things start getting leaked about Will Levis, and it's like, this is just weird. I don't even know why the Panthers haven't committed to Bryce Young. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think they have. They just didn't say anything. They said they've known for a while who their person was or whatever, at least a little bit, probably about a week, maybe. I didn't really look into it.
Yeah.
But I think they're all on, for what I've heard, they're all on board together. Owners in it, GM's in it, and the coach. So
he's the best quarterback. Last time y'all picked number one, Craig. Cam Newton. Y'all were good for a minute, man. That's a good position, man. I mean, not what I mean, but like y'all record wasn't bad to have the number one pick. Y'all traded for it. I just think that's good. Well, and there's going to be no trades in the top 10.
No, I think Houston might trade up. I've been seeing a lot of mocks with Houston trading up to 3.
And that's weird, right? I saw that today.
I've seen like 5 or 6 or 7 of them today where they're like all in the same.
Tennessee trades up for CJ Stroud, right? That's what everybody keeps saying.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because they have Houston taking a defensive player.
Yeah. Now reports come out that Houston doesn't know what they're doing. They're like, we don't know.
Well, I mean,
it's like, come on, man.
That's their own fault for winning that last game. They had just lost the game.
Yeah. Lovey Smith.
They would have been the team accepting calls for the number 1 overall pick instead of Chicago. So,
which
they really only had themselves to blame because they put themselves in this position, and then they couldn't trade up with Chicago. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but they couldn't trade up. So,
I think the Panthers got in there quick. I think Houston was BSing around. I think the Panthers was like, "We'll give you this, this, and this," and then Chicago was like, "All right, let's do it."
It's been over a month.
Because it happened at the combine. Yeah. Ryan.
It's been a while.
What's his name? What's the GM's name for Chicago? Is it Ryan Poles?
I have no clue.
I think it's Ryan Poles, but he was. Peter King said that he talked to Ryan Poles. I think that's him right there. Yeah, Ryan Poles, and Ryan Poles told him that he was right after he talked to Peter King at the combine. The Panthers GM came in and he said, "Let's do this," and he was like, "Okay, we will give you this, this, and this," and he said, "All right." That's how it happened.
That's the best deal that they could have got. Then I'm cool with it, but
yeah,
I wish they didn't have to give up
DJ Moore,
but
yeah, man. So I'm pretty excited about. I'm pretty excited about this draft. I can't wait. And the disservice that they're doing for CJ Stroud is crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Because remember this. You know what this reminds me of? And somebody, I think either Daniel Jeremiah said it. Somebody was like, they were telling Colin Cowherd, like, hey, remember the Bears traded up for Mitch Trubisky because he had the big arm and passed on Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. A lot of teams passed on Lamar and Josh Allen for Sam Darnold and Baker. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think Will Levis is that guy. And if CJ Stroud falls, it'll be another thing like CJ Stroud went 11 to the Titans. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think he's falling out that far, but
I think if he falls past the Titans, we need to trade up to get him.
I don't think he's falling past it.
I don't think he's falling past out the top 10.
I don't think he's going to the top 10.
They said if he's at Atlanta, Atlanta's taking him. The Raiders, I don't think the Raiders because they got Jimmy G. I don't think the Lions, they're going to go defense. But they said the Texans might get a defensive player at 2 and then get a quarterback at 12. And everybody's like, nah, quarterbacks won't be there. I was like, a quarterback will be there.
He might be there.
Anthony Richardson or Hendon Hooker. You know what I'm saying? Get Anthony Richardson with the 12th pick or Hendon Hooker. Will Levis might be there. We don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Nobody's trading for Lamar. Shout out to him.
About time they got that deal done. I ended up not get it done until after the draft. But actually, they didn't think he was going to play. I actually didn't think they were going to even.
Yeah, you said that. I was like, nah, yo. I think the Jalen deal, the Jalen Hurts deal, set him up. I think he looked at that and was like, damn. All right, I'll do 185. I'll do 185 guaranteed. Uh-oh.
Man.
Yeah.
I last
you know they don't like this when it leaks.
couple of weeks, I've already known it was.
Yeah, everybody knew. I'm waiting for that number 2 pick.
I don't know what that stuff
I think Bryce Young is going to be phenomenal, man. We've already talked about it. I know people have problems with his size, but I was listening to a podcast with Daniel Jeremiah today. He was like, he said, I look back at all the plays, and all 12 hits would have been flags in the NFL. I was like, damn. But, I mean, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks can't get hit. So
I mean,
I think he's a bomb. I think he's going to be bombed, dog.
The O line isn't that good, but
I think he's
mediocre.
gonna be. I think he's gonna be good. I think he's the perfect quarterback that y'all need to draft because y'all gonna have cap space. Y'all have Jim Caldwell, who's a beast. Y'all got McCown and Frank Wright. Yeah, we gotta go to a draft, man.
Let's see.
We gotta go. Maybe I gotta look up. What did he say? What next year was
Next year, I think it's in Detroit.
in Detroit? I don't know about that. I heard Detroit is no offense, Detroit. I just
I mean, that's like any town. You got to go to the right neighborhoods.
yeah. I heard it got good food. I heard Detroit got bomb food. Really good food.
Kansas City got. I wonder if my cousin's out here. I need to text him.
Yeah, you said you went to Kansas City and it was bomb.
Yeah, she lives back out there. I want to know if she might not be at. She might be at softball or something, but
Yeah, you said 2025 draft. Yeah, that's probably you said it was bomb, right? The
food is
barbecue.
good. Yeah, the food is good.
Yeah,
It's a nice. Well, the area that we went to, it was a nice area. It was cool.
Oh, they said Green Bay might want 2025. That might be interesting.
There ain't nothing out there.
There's nothing out there. I heard, but NFL players said that there's nothing out there.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to eat a. I don't know what. I don't know. Cheese or something. I don't know. I don't know what's out there. What is going on here? What is she doing?
Oh, they said Cincinnati in 2025. That might be interesting. Cincinnati might have a good pick. Look at my man. Look at these two guys. Yeah, I can't get mad at them. I can't get mad at my homeboy and Kelsey. I can't get mad at them.
You must be on NFL Network or something.
Yeah, you on ESPN?
Yeah, so I don't know if I can. Is NFL Network free or something?
I don't know. I got it with Hulu.
Oh, okay.
I think it's free though. I think it's part of all the cable packages, like the basic joint. I think so. Man, this joint is freezing. Yeah, it's blown. It's probably so many people probably streaming this joint right now.
You must be on a delay because Kelsey Mahomes just came out.
Oh, for real? Oh, he's speaking now. But my joint is like, I think it's a lot of people watching tonight. I think it's just a lot of people watching. That joint looks cool.
NFL Network is not working for me.
For real? Look at Kelsey, yo. I don't know, yo. This too early, but they got a good team to make another run. I don't know, man. This AFC sit, Lamar is back. Then they might be able to get D-Hop now, depending on how Lamar deal is structured. If it's like Jalen Hurts, they could go get D-Hop. I mean, Craig, that's a tough team with that defense. With Lamar, with OBJ and D-Hop, with Andrews and Dobbins. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I picked them to go Super Bowl last year. I'm not gonna say that, but they're gonna have a tough team.
It's gonna be a tough team.
And then Green Bay. I mean, not Green Bay. The Jets. You gotta count the Jets in.
In the what? The playoffs?
I mean, I think so. I think they're gonna be a good team. I think you can't just count them out. I don't think you count the Jets out. They won a lot of games last year with a crappy quarterback.
I mean, you're putting. I don't know, man.
And Allen Lazard and Wilson. I don't know, yo. I don't know.
It's too many teams in the AFC.
It's crazy.
Try to figure out who's going to make the playoffs. I mean,
it's crazy.
11, 12 teams that can make the playoffs.
I don't think Cleveland, Denver got Sean Payton, Russell Wilson,
I'm not buying
Chargers. It's going to be crazy, man.
I'm not buying the Chargers either.
I don't think so. I'm not buying the Raiders.
I was all in on the Chargers last year.
I thought the Broncos going to make it. I think.
No, I didn't have the Broncos.
I think the Jets ain't make it last year. I think they make it this year. But you got Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati. They're probably locks. Ravens are probably locks to make it. But this is
now you're down to 3 teams, and one of them's got to come from the South.
What? Yeah. One's got to come from the South, right? So I'm going to give it to Jacksonville right now. Calvin Ridley's coming back. The Colts going to have a rookie quarterback. Tennessee might have a rookie quarterback. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you believe in Houston? No. Jacksonville. So that's 5 teams. So that leaves 2 teams. Miami, the Jets, Broncos, Chargers. It's going to get crazy. It's going to be crazy. And the NFC's different. NFC's different.
Can you run the thing up to the people? It should not take this long.
It shouldn't take this long. Yeah. I don't know why they always do this.
It's too long.
How many is it 15 minutes on the clock each team?
10.
Yeah, y'all guys y'all know
changed
picking.
A few years ago.
How much was it years ago?
Huh?
It used to be how much?
I think it used to be 15, like a few years ago.
We need to make it 5.
It should be 5.
They be doing that because of trades. Like if you have a top 10 pick, because somebody said it today. They were like, last time a top 10 pick was traded during the draft was a long time ago. There was like most times the trades happen beforehand. You know what I'm saying? To get into the top 10, not top 10. I'm sorry. Let me explain that. Not a top 10 pick, but to get above the top 10. So most of those teams should go 7 minutes. You don't need that. They know who they picking, man. They don't need 8 minutes.
I've always said it was long. It's what, 3 days? 3 days?
3 days.
It used to be 4 days back in the day.
Years before. Also, to podcast with Shannon Sharp, he was like, the draft started on Sunday, and it was 4 days. I was like, damn, I wasn't watching the draft. And he got drafted in 1990.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the draft back then.
I wasn't like,
not like that.
Not like that. No. I was a little kid.
I really don't watch
video games.
I really don't watch the draft like that now, except for I watch the first round and I'll occasionally tune in on the second round, but usually I'll catch the my teams whoever they pick. It's too long.
It depends. It depends.
It's like 8 hours on Sunday.
Yeah, that joint is crazy on Sunday. It'd be a lot of trades, and teams be taking their time.
I'm hoping the Panthers trade a couple times.
You said what?
So I'm hoping the Panthers trade back a couple times.
They need good more picks.
I like him to get that wide receiver out of Tennessee though, to Hyatt.
He had
like 6 touchdowns last year.
Yeah. What's the next round pick y'all have after this?
Second round, but I think it's like 39 or something.
Y'all can probably get him because this receiver draft is everybody's talking like they're only like 10. There's only like 15 players that are good, that are going to be good in this draft. They said everything else is a crapshoot. And that's why it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got guaranteed studs. Like Bryce Young is a stud. CJ Stroud's a stud. Jalen Carter. Will Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like those are 5 studs. I think Gonzalez, he's another one. That they're just like they're going to be really good NFL players, but it's only 15 of them. So if draft is going, that's why the draft is everywhere. There's only 15. Like this year receiver class is bad. That's what they say.
It's not.
They say the running back joint is good. They said the tackle joints. All right. The tight end class is good. It's a lot of good tight ends and a lot of good corners and DBs.
I don't even know the running back class is good. I think the top 2 running backs are good, and then after that, it's a drop
off. I mean, yeah.
The wide receivers, I think they're mid, or maybe a little bit above mid.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not like the group that we've seen a couple years ago.
No, not even last year group.
Yeah, last year was pretty decent too.
Yeah, Olave, Wilson, and Dotson,
Drake London.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
But I don't, I don't know why. I mean, they just said it's not a good draft. AJ Brown, Kirk Cousins, round 1. Let's see.
Oof.
I'm gonna see these grades.
I think the Panthers need a tight end too. They need a tight end, an edge rusher, and a wide. They could use a wide receiver, although wide receiver's not too bad. But I think they need a O-lineman, a pass catching tight end, and an edge rusher.
They said that now C.J. Stroud jumps Will Anderson to be number 2. I don't know what's going on, man. But I just gonna be honest with you. I don't think Will Levis is gonna be a good quarterback. I don't think so. I know he has the measurables. You think he can?
I think it depends on what team he goes to. If he goes to the right team that has the right.
There's got to be it has to be a lot around him. I know Corey wants him to the Colts, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Colts gonna pass on C.J. Stroud if he falls to them. There it is. He's drafted number 1. Where'd that come from? Oh, they're talking about Sham said that. Yeah. It didn't happen yet, did it?
Yeah, it happened just now.
Just now? I must be behind.
I mean, I just got the text from NFL.com.
Yeah, I just got it from Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, jumped to live. So, where do you think Anthony Richardson's gonna go? I think he's gonna fall, yo. Because Buzz like he's gonna be a top 5 pick. I'm like, nah, dog. That's not how it works.
I think he will be. It depends on what happens with C.J. Stroud. If C.J. Stroud doesn't get taken next, and nobody trades up to 3, if Tennessee doesn't trade up to 3, I think
it'll be a fall.
Go
ahead, say it. Because if he's falling, because he's definitely getting drafted before Hendon Hooker and them.
If CJ Stroud gets taken next, then I think he'll go in the top 5. If he doesn't, then I think CJ Stroud probably could go to 3 or go to 4, and then he might just drop at that point. I don't think he's gonna drop out of the top 15.
I don't think he drops out top 15. I don't think he drops out the top 10.
Because I think there's teams.
I think Atlanta will jump to get him.
I think Tampa will jump up if he falls out of the top 10. I think Tampa's there. I think
the Commanders,
player, and I think
Tennessee. Because I told my friends, I said, listen, if CJ Stroud falls out the top 10, we need to make a call. But think about this: if the Texans pass on CJ Stroud and he falls to them at 12, wouldn't that be crazy?
That's who they want. That's who they think they want. But I mean, they got kind of.
If he falls out of the top 10, and they're like, "Oh, we get Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud, or Jalen Carter and C.J. Stroud."
Are you talking about the Texans?
The Texans, they got
yeah. If he
might trade up aggressively.
They don't have to trade up anymore or waste any more draft picks, and they can get a quarterback, even though they might not want him. I guess I don't know.
Jalen. They said Jalen Carter is the best player in the draft. They said Jalen Carter is like the best player.
I've been hearing the running back out of Texas is the best player in the draft.
Well, I've been hearing that too. I'm hearing that he's all over the board too. I don't think he falls out the top 10. Like, so say CJ Stroud goes second, right? CJ Stroud goes second, right? Then say Will Levis goes fourth. Atlanta, he's not falling past Atlanta. They got a young quarterback. They need a running back. And they get that luxury of that 5-year deal.
Yeah, but unless Atlanta decides they want to be bad and just wait till next year and they can get Caleb Williams or Drake May or was it somebody else out there too. I can't think of his name.
Yes, I think it's three quarterbacks right now that everybody's talking about. Maybe if they want to be bad, then I mean, yeah. If they want to, oh man.
I mean, they're not. I don't. I mean, the division is winnable.
Yeah,
I think the Saints are the team.
The Saints, yeah.
Their quarterback and their defense. I mean, they're the best quarterback in the division at this point.
At this point,
that's by default.
Yeah, we might not be saying that a year and a half from now. Might not be saying that.
Yeah, probably not. Right. But I mean, there's the kid from Texas. That's his name, Quinn Ewers.
Yep. And Texas is supposed to have a good season. And Craig, you gotta think this. CJ Stroud, we were just talking about him. Do you know that they met with do you know Atlanta met with CJ Stroud like 2 weeks ago? They're not falling past him. If he falls and Atlanta's on the board and CJ Stroud is still there, they're gonna pick him. That's just a coincidence that you meet with him 2 weeks ago and then the scores come out. It's just very weird. Like they met with him yesterday and the scores came out. That's just really weird, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn, Texas pick is in quick. Oh, did it come up yet? Stroud is in it too.
Miles Sanders, Bryce Stroud, Adam Stevens, DJ Chark.
That's got some smart Texans. Thank you, Texans. I heard they got CJ Stroud. They ran that card up there. Thank you, Texans. If they didn't get him, I was gonna begin to worry. I'm serious. I would have been like, man, I don't know what they doing. Damn. CJ Stroud.
Got a little bit of hope for that.
Everybody, we were just talking about him falling, and now he's about to be the second pick. Because Corey said, yep, CJ Stroud. Yes. They like, listen, okay. Now this can happen, Craig. This can happen. Yeah, I love it. Let's go. CJ Stroud. Let's go. He knew it too. Said, I don't look at test scores. I play football. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, guys, that's 2 black quarterbacks drafted back to back. How about that? So now, wait a minute. Now, I got a scenario for you, Craig. What if the Texans at number 12 draft his wide receiver from Ohio State in Jigba?
They need a wide receiver, but they need a bunch of stuff. So,
I mean, that would be tough. They need a receiver. It's his old teammate.
Need a bunch of stuff. Texans are terrible. They needed a lot. They definitely need a wide receiver. The only thing they really have is a running back. In Pierce, is pretty good.
So what? Okay.
But it's not. I mean, they're not going to win too many games. Not with that team. That's but I think they could go in the right direction with Ryans as the coach. So,
with CJ Stroud and Ryans, I think they're definitely. I think Ryans gonna be good. I think D'Amico Ryans is gonna be good. He knows where the league is trending towards, and they got C.J. Stroud. I think C.J. Stroud's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good, yo. So that, okay. I wish Corey was here because I want to ask what Corey, you know what I'm saying? What's going what the Colts gonna pick? Are they gonna pick Will Levis?
I mean, they got.
I don't think nobody now. Who trades Arizona? And Arizona would be, to be honest, if I'm Arizona, I'm not trading a pick. I'm not trading that joint because you got two really good prospects with Will Anderson and Jalen Carter, who are, all they said they're going to be all pros and Pro Bowlers. If I was Arizona, I wouldn't trade it. I mean, I don't know. If somebody gives you a good haul, I wouldn't trade if I was Arizona, though. I would get Will Anderson.
I might trade it.
You would?
I might if they can get some good pieces for it, I would trade it. It just depends.
If you trade it,
you know what? They're gonna play each other too next year. C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young, and let me if they're fully healthy.
They are. The Texans play Carolina.
Yeah. NFC South plays the AFC South next year, so. I mean, and then if the Colts get the Colts are going to get a quarterback. So that means the Colts, Bryce Young is going to play whoever that is next year, and then C.J. Stroud is going to play whoever that is next year twice.
That's going to be interesting. They're going to be compared every time they play each other.
If Tennessee gets a quarterback, if they trade up to get a quarterback, or if it falls to them, they're going to be in that conversation too. Yeah. The AFC South is going to be in like 2 or 3 years, possibly. That might be one of the best divisions, because the quarterbacks are going to be young. They're going to be still on the rookie deals, and you can just build around the quarterbacks. Like
like San Francisco.
I mean, like Jacksonville, what they did in basically 1 year after. I mean, they had that trash year with Urban Meyer, but after that, I mean, in the offseason, they got pieces. I mean, we looked at the pieces like they weren't going to be. And they overpaid for like Christian Kirk and guys like that, but it worked out for them in the end because I mean they went to the playoffs and they won a playoff game.
Yep, exactly.
Came back and won a playoff game at that, and they could have won the second playoff game.
Yep, and not only that, Craig, they got Calvin Ridley. They're loaded.
Yeah, they got him. Loaded, they got a running back. They got other wide receivers. They got a tight end.
Yep, Evan Ingram.
He played phenomenal last year compared to how he played with New York, or I can't remember where he was at before that. But
no, I think it was just New York. Yeah, New York Giants.
He just wasn't crazy. He had so many drops, but he was able to have a Pro Bowl caliber year last year. So
he might have. Sometimes it happens. You know, this is your professional, right? And I think this goes for any profession, man. Sometimes it takes a minute to like click and get your routine. And really be embodied. Some players just mature faster, I think. Like, some players come in and they're like serious, but some players it takes time to not to get serious, but to carry yourself as a professional, man. Oh, what?
See, I said this.
What? You said this, didn't you? Corey said a trade.
Yeah, I said this last week. I said, what did they trade up to get? But I thought it was going to be the opposite order, I guess.
Hey, they're different. What edge is he talking about? Is he talking about Will Anderson? Dog, if they get Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud,
that is
trade Cardinals.
Yeah. Why am I so?
They're smart. I wonder who they getting, young. Did I already say
on this thing, man? I'm delayed.
Yeah, I'm right now. They just said they. Right now they're talking about it. It just says trade, and they were on the phone. Yo, this means yo. and they have 11 picks in the next draft. Did you hear that? They probably didn't really give that much up, Craig.
They
probably didn't get that much up. They got 11 picks next year. Like, all right, we're gonna really be
maybe
good.
The Titans are like, okay, we're just gonna run out the deal for Tannehill, and then next year we're gonna look for a quarterback or something. But I thought they would trade up, but then last week I said that what if the Texans trade up, and they ended up trading up.
Yep, they ended up trading up. I mean, they probably.
I saw another mock draft like that too, where they traded up for number 3. They took Stroud at 2, and they traded up number 3 to get Anderson.
You just which one you said that? Which mock draft?
It was some CBS mock draft or something like that. Something I Googled. It was random CBS. Somebody, I don't know who it was. I ain't really paid attention to the name, but and then like last week or week before last is when I mentioned it on the show that I saw somebody traded up. That's where it got me the idea that maybe they trade up, and then
maybe I was like that. When you said that, I was like, that would be crazy.
But they ended up trading up.
It's smart because if they get Jalen Carter, well, he said edge, so I'm thinking Will Anderson. Yeah, okay, it's not up. It just said they trade up.
What's
Corey said the edge?
What's the kid's name from Texas Tech?
Oh, Tyree.
Is he an edge?
Tyree Wilson. He is an edge. I would get Will Anderson over him though. They said
Texas might. I mean, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good haul right there. Number 2 and 3.
Will Anderson. That's tough. Corey's blown. He's gonna have to see Will Anderson twice a year, dog. They said he's people like he doesn't have a ceiling. His ceiling is he'll average 11, 12 sacks a year for 8 years. That's a really good ceiling to me. I would take that. Would you take that?
Yeah, I would take that.
Yeah. They said he's like a blue collar, clean kid. He was balling last year. They said he's gonna be a beast. They said he's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be a beast. Damn, this is crazy.
That's pretty good, man. To go,
yeah. I can't hate. Texas is doing their thing.
What they traded. I wonder what they traded. Oh, here it goes. Oh, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say?
I didn't see the details of the trade, no.
Let me see. I'm about to see if I can find it. I'm trying to still find the details of the Lamar joint.
I seen that. 5 years, 260,
right?
I don't know.
I know it's 184 guaranteed.
I know he's 52 million in terms of his total yearly what he could average, I guess, or what his salary would be. So 52, I guess, times 5. Is that what it was? A 5-year deal?
Yeah.
Whatever that is. I don't even know. My math is horrible right now. Yeah, about 260 with 180 something million guaranteed.
184, yeah, man.
It's pretty good. It's better than that 130 something that they offered him.
Yeah.
I don't know what the yearly.
They offered a 133. 3 years guaranteed 133. And he was like, nah, I get it, but I think he wanted, like, when he saw Jalen Hurts deal, he probably was like, let me get that. Let me get that. Because it's kind of hard. It's hard. It's very hard to. Somebody said this. They were like, I know he wants guaranteed money, but it's very hard. Most quarterbacks get paid their deal. Carson Wentz is still getting paid his deal. He's still, you know what I'm
saying? I don't know, man. His average. His average would have been higher if he took the 3-year 130, whatever it was, versus the 5-year 180 something. Average, it's 47 versus like 35 or something like that.
Yeah, so, but he's getting.
I guess he wants a longer. Yeah, more guaranteed. I guess he wants a longer deal or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're probably gonna be able to get off it in the third or fourth year, but by the time the third year comes, he would have made his money. You know what I'm saying? Like say he gets, I love it. I'm so glad. Say he gets hurt, right? Say he gets hurt, or they want to get rid of him 3 years into their 5-year deal. The 184, if it's guaranteed for the 3 years, he makes $61 million a year. That's good. I'm glad for him, and they can build around him, you know. And if Deshaun Watson, I mean, that joint just was Cleveland was stupid for. All right, here it is. They get second round pick. Damn, and he get a first pick 2024. And a third pick.
Okay. Panthers might trade up from 39. Let's hope they do.
The Colts. The pick is in.
Trade back.
Pick is in. Corey says he wants Richardson.
You know, Corey
did they get Anthony Richardson at number 4?
Looks like it.
What you think about that pick?
I don't think he's not going to start right away. To me, I don't think so. So I think they have to figure out who's going to be the bridge quarterback for him to get going. I mean, it's Gardner Minshew or Nick Foles, I guess, is what they're going to have to start with. Unless Richardson just blows everybody away in camp. I mean, he is the 4th overall pick, so you would think he's going to have his chance to at least battle for the job in training camp. I would assume. In the way you pick somebody that high and then just don't try even put them out there, even though you have 2 veteran quarterbacks on the roster. But
yeah, I don't know. Corey said I'm happy walking away with Richardson at 4. He'd be tipping his hat. If they got Richardson, I would pick Richardson over Levis. I'm be honest.
I would be happy to take Richardson at 4 just because. I mean, if you had a veteran quarterback that he could just wait behind, because he's still I think he's a prospect.
Yeah,
he has a lot of upside.
He'll probably start like game 6 or 7.
Huh?
He'll probably start he's gonna start the season. Richardson. Not start the season. I'm talking about if they have Gardner Minshew, probably 8 games, 10 games, then they're gonna start him. If they draft Anthony Richardson.
I think they drafted him.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Woohoo! That's 3 guys. 3 black quarterbacks. Oh, that's smart. They say he interviewed well and he scored high on that S2 test. I think he's gonna be good, yo. Think about it. If they draft him and he gives them the Cam Newton career, that's tough. That's tough, yo. Because Cam started, right?
Yeah, but that's why I say Cam Newton was number 1 overall pick, and he was ready coming out of college. Plus, he won a Heisman.
Yeah, he won a Heisman and a championship. And he had one of the best college football season I've ever seen in my life.
He was ready.
It was him, Tebow, and probably Joe Burrow. But the difference between Joe Burrow and Tebow is they had all prospects. Cam Newton didn't have no NFL talent on his team. He took a team, Auburn, to the championship. He was a beast. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is going to be very interesting. I mean, they said he's vicious, yeah. So Will Levis is officially dropped.
I mean, dropped. Where though? I
don't know, because I don't think he's gonna be unless Tennessee reaches. If he falls past Tennessee, he might plunge.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna go past.
Who do you think?
Tampa. I think Tampa needs.
Tampa's at what? 13?
19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, 13 is the.
Where the Patriots pick? They might get him.
Patriots.
That'll be interesting.
I don't know. Patriots don't. I don't think. Well, they did trade up a few years ago.
They keep they.
I don't think they need a. I don't think they need a quarterback. They need wide receiver. They need help for Mac Jones.
Look at this rumor. Patriots traded Mac Jones to the Texans. No, guys. That's not happening.
For Stroud?
No. This is yesterday. It was a rumor. No. And you know the crazy thing is, it's nothing wrong with Mac Jones. It's just that he's like Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I think he's a average quarterback. There's nothing wrong.
He had a decent rookie year.
Yeah, I think he's a good quarterback. I wouldn't mind him if he was on my team. We would be if we had Mac Jones, we would have made the playoffs last year.
He didn't have a ton of wide receiver help last year.
And he had a defensive coordinator, special teams coach calling.
Well, he didn't have an offensive coordinator at all.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what that was about, but it's like you just really set him up for failure for his second season after coming off of a playoff, Pro Bowl first season.
And then Belichick got mad at him. Because he went to look to go get outside help because he was like, I'm struggling. Belichick is now like, he's in the doghouse. Damn. Oh, so we know who Seattle's getting. This is easy. This is easy, right? This is Jalen Carter. They're getting Jalen Carter.
I think so. Maybe not.
Maybe not. I knew Levis was going to drop.
Well, where is he? He's not dropping that far, man. I don't think he's going to drop that far. I think
he stays in the first, but he was talking like I'm gonna be the first pick. He's putting all these rumors out. His agent did. There's nothing wrong with that. You as an agent, you want your player to
his stock shot up.
You got to put him out there. Let's see.
I can't listen to none of this nonsense about who we're not taking.
Last 10 Super Bowl starting quarterbacks.
Hey,
college starts. Oh, snap. There's a lot of college starts. Everybody's over 20 games that started. The last 10 quarterbacks to win Super Bowls, they've had at least 20 college starts. I think that's what the knock is, like you said, on Anthony Richardson, is that he didn't start. He only started one season of college. So
that's pretty much what Cam Newton did. He got kicked out of Florida. And went to Auburn, basically started, and then won a national championship.
But if Anthony Richardson did that, he would be the number one pick. If Anthony Richardson did what Cam Newton did, he'd be number one pick.
I don't know.
Y'all would have drafted him. If Anthony Richardson did what Cam Newton did and won the Heisman and won a college championship, he would be number one all. And I would be like, yeah.
If he was good.
But I wouldn't take him. Let me tell you this. I would take him over with Will Levis. So, just because of his upside, yo. Okay, here's the honest thing. Would you rather have Cam Newton or Jay Cutler? That's your answer right there.
What?
Because that's their comparisons. So Anthony Richardson comparison is Cam Newton, and Will Levis' highest comparison is Jay Cutler. So I was like, would you rather have a lot of people? That's who a lot of they're compared to. That's why I was like, I would rather take Cam Newton over Jay Cutler. So I would rather take Anthony Richardson over Will Levis. Just because I could, his ceiling is crazy.
Compared to Jay Cutler. I guess because he has an arm like Jay Cutler had an arm.
He has an arm. They both played at small SEC schools. They're highly intelligent. It's just they match up. They make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They both make their. To me, that's the comparison I've been seeing on them a lot, and it makes sense.
Will Levis did have a down year. last year.
And this is what everybody was saying about that. That's going to happen in the NFL. You gotta get past that. You're going to go without weapons. It happens to every quarterback. Now, if your team gets the weapons, that's different. But like Lamar didn't have weapons. Jalen Hurts just got weapons last year. That's all I'm saying. Like you can't. A scout said that. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. Look at it from that perspective. Like in NFL, your main weapon might get hurt. You still have to be good enough to overcome that. You know what I'm saying? Injuries happen. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh, my star receiver went out. Your level of play should still try to be your highest. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe it probably was. It just did. I mean, if you don't have, it's like when you're playing. I don't know. It's like when you're playing in the SEC. It's obviously you're playing against the best, probably in the whole like you're playing the best conference. So you're going up against teams like Tennessee and Alabama and
Tennessee,
Georgia,
Alabama, Texas.
I mean, it's hard to win.
Texas
But they have
Georgia.
It's to me, it's a lot more parity in the NFL versus, especially in college. And then you have like 3 really good teams in the SEC, or 3 or 4 teams, and then the rest of them are just like mediocre or trash.
Yeah,
you're on a mediocre or trash team. You're trying to go up against Alabama. It's not going to work.
Oh yeah, it's not going to work.
If you're the Houston Texans and you're going up against, I don't know, the Bengals, you might beat them.
That's fair.
They have a better chance of beating the Bengals, the Texans, than the.
I got you. Kentucky beating Alabama,
or Vanderbilt had to beat Alabama.
Yeah,
it's just how the recruiting process goes versus like free agency. You get paid, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna follow the money or whatever.
It must be the money.
And he just happened not to have talent. It's like Sam Howell. Sam Howell went from a really good year, and then he lost a lot of pieces, and the team just wasn't. I mean, he didn't have a great year, and his stock dropped, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. But it might have been for the. If he had came out the year he had a great season, he probably would have been second round pick, maybe.
Which was that last year?
He came out last year, yeah.
If he came out last year?
No, he did come out last year. If he came out the year before.
Who, Will Levis?
No. I'm talking about Sam Howell.
Oh,
or Will Levis.
Yeah.
Last year. I mean,
Sam Howell.
Because nobody.
We gotta see what he does. There's no excuse for him.
If Will Levis came out last year, I think he goes in the first. I think he probably go in the first round. That's only one.
Only one quarterback. Yeah, I definitely agree with you that if Will Levis
came out the year before,
if Will Levis came out last year, he would have went higher. He would have went higher than Kenny Pickett.
Oh yeah, I think he went higher than Kenny Pickett.
He went higher than Kenny Pickett. I think he would have went a high pick. He would have went high pick.
Season. Last year it was just trash.
Yeah, he would have went high. Because Kenny Pickett was the only quarterback picked in the first round. He would have went first round. I wonder where he would have went to.
Wait. What am I looking at? NFL draft.
Man, I can't. This is going. I cannot.
Oh, they got the cornerback.
Evan Wilson. Hey, he's a beast. He's a beast. I would have got Jalen Carter. That's just me, though.
Okay, so I get it. They need to stop the pass.
Yeah, but Jeremiah came and said their defensive line is good. They got a lot of young pieces.
They need cornerbacks. I understand.
And with Tyreek Woolen, they building that deep, bro.
I don't know, man.
What would you have went?
I would have went with
Carter.
I think he was the best player at that.
If the Lions get him, they gotta be running that pickup. They have to.
The Lions need a corner. I don't know, man. After they got rid of
you think they get Christian Gonzalez?
I thought they was gonna get Witherspoon.
Witherspoon is tough. They say he's the best corner.
He's the best corner. He's the best corner.
Christian Gonzalez is right behind him.
But if you have Hutchinson on one side and you put
Carter in the middle, it's gonna be crazy.
In the middle, or you get Tyree on the other side of Hutchinson, on the Albertson side.
You're wrecking teams.
Man, I don't know, man. You're gonna be causing some havoc out there.
I do causing some havoc.
They need a corner because they just traded The third overall pick.
Yeah, Jeff Okudah.
Okudah.
Yeah.
So I mean, and they couldn't stop the pass at all last year.
Yeah.
So they got to figure that out.
Christian Gonzalez is good.
He is good. I thought he's going to
go.
I
don't wonder where Jalen Carter going to go.
I thought he's going to go in the top 10.
Don't let Jalen Carter go to Philly. I'm going to be blown. Their defensive line is already good. And then they got Jordan Davis. Oh, man. I mean, Las Vegas needs to get Jalen Carter. Devin Witherspoon's nice. He's nice. Or do you think Arizona knows Jalen Carter's going to fall outside the top 10 and they're going to grab him at 12?
No, I think
he's not falling past Tennessee. Vrabel will pick Jalen Carter over a quarterback and put him right next to Simmons.
I don't think he's falling past
one of the best defensive linemen.
If he goes to Philly,
I
don't think
he's not passing Philly.
In for a long.
I want to see what Detroit does. I ain't gonna lie, from Detroit, I might get Jalen Carter. Because if you got a good defensive line, your corners can at least be decent to hold up. And you apply pressure. I'm just saying. This is a very interesting draft. The surprise to me so far was the Texans trade. Not the pick. Because I thought, we talked about that, right? And Seattle getting we talked about Will Anderson's probably going to get picked third. Will Anderson and Jalen Carter. I am surprised Texans trade up. Yeah, technically. But Devin Witherspoon is Arizona just traded? Arizona just traded. Did you see that? You know what they're getting. I know what they're getting now. They get Jalen Carter. They get Jalen Carter.
What?
Arizona just traded. This is crazy. I've never seen this before.
What are the lines got?
This is crazy. Arizona's on the clock. Are you telling me that Detroit was like, we traded back to 12?
They get to 12 and 34.
All right, but you know what? They can still get a good corner at 12. They can still get. It's a deep corner draft, bro. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna get a good corner.
Okay, Arizona, what you about to do?
I think they're gonna get Jalen Carter. To him to be the 6th pick.
They want to deal with another headache out there. I don't.
With that defensive coordinator, I would.
They might get Tyree at this point.
They could get Tyree. I would
get either Tyree or Carter. It's one of
them two. Yeah, I agree with that. I would get Carter. I'm like, I deal with the headache, yo. His talent is
going to deal with. I thought Seattle had the coach to deal with it.
I think Devin Witherspoon is.
I don't think the Cardinals have
like that. The pick is in.
Man, why am I so delayed? I ain't even got the trade.
I'm delayed too. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, they said Devin Witherspoon pro comp is Jair Alexander. That's what I'm saying, young. You got 2 good corners next to each other? All right. Oh, what if they get Brian Robinson? Oh, that'll be crazy.
I mean, okay, so Seattle's got their secondary locked up, or at least the corners. The rookie from last year, and then the rookie this year. So
yeah, their defense is gonna be tough, and they got another pick. They picking in the 20th.
No, yeah.
They might get an edge down there too. All right, let's go.
Damn, Detroit got 12, 18, and now they got 34. Okay.
Oh yeah. They can get some studs.
They had 18. Okay, Detroit.
They can get some studs, and they can trade if they want.
They just I guess they could trade again.
They're good. Arizona did. Arizona traded. Oh, what's the pick? Oh no! Come on, man! Y'all got to be on top of this thing.
How come Corey be getting all the early
He be going to Twitter. I'm gonna ask him.
That's what I was trying to do. I'm just not getting anything. Here in the Cardinals are trying to send number 3. Oh no, that was 3 hours ago. Get out of here.
They got the tackle. Paris Johnson Jr. I heard he's good.
I'm done, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at this point. I mean,
hold on, Corey about to tell me.
They do need help.
They got to protect him. Yeah, they got to protect Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray just got hurt, but Cardinals defense is terrible.
Yeah, it is. But they got another pick though, right? No, they don't.
No, I mean,
no, they don't. Their defense is horrible.
The defense isn't good.
Defense is horrible.
Maybe if they can trade D-Hop tonight or tomorrow.
I don't know if he's a first rounder.
No. Maybe not the first. I'm not saying for first round. I'm saying for like picks for like a third.
Maybe third or fourth rounders. I can see that.
Try to get some extra picks. I don't think they're gonna get back in the first round unless they're doing something crazy. Man, offensive tackle.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm shocked. Maybe they wanted to do it for.
Maybe they thought he was going to get taken probably by somebody, which is possible because the Falcons could use him. I know the Bears could definitely use an offensive tackle. The Eagles could have taken something. I don't think the Eagles really have any holes. I mean, maybe at
the Eagles, they have a luxury pick right now.
Yeah, they could pick anybody. They're just. I mean, your team go to the Super Bowl, you just happen to get a top 10 pick because the Saints basically gave you. I mean, like, whoa, what's going on? And they could pick anybody at this point.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. I thought I'm still thinking they might go running back and take dude from Texas, Robinson. I wouldn't be shocked.
I would not be shocked if they took him. I would not be shocked if they took Jalen Carter. I wouldn't be shocked if they took Peter Skoronski, the O-lineman. They got picks.
If Jalen Carter's there, they got. I mean,
they're gonna get him.
That's tough. Jalen Carter, running back.
Goes there.
I think might.
I would do running back because I got Jordan Davis already. I would do running back. We got 2 teams right now that could take a quarterback back to back. You think the Raiders take a quarterback?
No, I'm saying they could.
They could.
I don't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. He's always hurt. I don't think he's that good.
Always hurt.
He's had really good defenses that he's been having to get bailed out by a lot of times.
He's always
just happened to be in the right situation at the right time with some really good coaches. Now he's gone to Vegas. Defense is not good, and he has a coach that's mediocre, or not even mediocre. He's less than mediocre.
There you go.
He has a receiver though, and he has one of the best running backs, at least.
Well, yeah, I would give him that.
He had a great season last year. He's gonna want to get paid soon, but as what I've seen from running backs, free agent hard. They don't get paid.
You got to do what Jonathan Taylor did. You got to lead the league in rushing yards.
I don't even think he did lead the league in rushing yards. He's not going to get paid though.
Oh yeah.
He led the league in rushing yards last year, and it's just like you see guys like Miles Sanders. His contract was mid.
His contract was what, $6 million, $4 million?
Yeah, something like $6 million.
Also, Eckler's not going to get it, which is crazy.
Leonard Fournette didn't get a good contract. Didn't get a high price contract. See, it's just
the best way to get paid as a running back is probably get drafted in the first round.
Ezekiel Elliott is still out there as a free agent.
Yep.
What's they trying to get traded? Eckler trying to get traded.
Nobody's going to take him.
They might find his replacement this year in the draft.
Yeah. Because the market's down. I wouldn't trade for Eckler. Why would I trade for Eckler when he wants a contract?
I think Eckler's good.
I would just get Kareem Hunt.
I mean, if you get him for cheap, I guess. But I mean,
that's what teams they're looking for, because unfortunately running backs get hurt a lot. And I don't know why their value is down, but It is. I like the running back position, but
they run him into the ground. They think anybody can just come in and just be running back, be a running back, and all of a sudden,
it's called Draft Diamonds. Craig, Corey just sent it.
What?
Twitter. It's called @DraftDiamonds.
Okay, Corey, about time you. Keeping all the secrets, man.
Oh man, they missed the Las Vegas Raiders missed the playoff 5 times in 6 years, and the only time they went to the playoffs, they traded their quarterback.
Well, they also lucked into the playoffs because the Chargers didn't want to go for the tie. Well, no, they still would have made. They both would have made the playoffs.
You think they draft Will Levis? He's shaking his head.
The Raiders?
Yeah,
probably not.
Yeah, he's dropping right now. Hey, listen, Levis, prove all of us wrong, and if you fall, do good.
I think the Raiders probably need a cornerback. They probably
get Chris Gonzalez.
They could take a cornerback. They could take
Carter.
Carter or the kid from Texas Tech, Tyree.
Yeah. I'm surprised Tyree fell, but he won't fall too much longer.
I'm not. But also, I had him in the top 10, but I didn't.
I had him in the top 10.
I think I had him 8. I think I had him 8 to the Falcons.
Oh,
when we did the mock, when we did the mock draft a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
I think
you did.
I had the Raiders.
I had them too. I had the Raiders pick a corner. You know what? I saw this idea. I think we should do it next year when we do the mock draft. Is say, I have the first overall pick. Whatever I say, nobody else can pick them, and we go in that order. So say if it's me, you, Corey, and Mo, I would have the first pick. I pick Bryce Young. You had second pick. You would pick C.J. Stroud. Now Mo or Corey can't pick C.J. Stroud. So we got, we should do the draft like that. I think that'll be bomb. And then explain why you would do your pick.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be nice next year.
We got to do like a draft order type thing where 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess it goes in that order.
Yeah, it goes in that order. Snake that. Oh, we could snake it. That'll be nice.
Or you could just go in the same order.
Yeah, that'll be nice. It just gets interesting because you're gonna have teams that want to pick your player, and you're gonna have to have a backup because somebody's gonna pick them before you. I just saw somebody do. I was like, that'll be interesting. So yeah, that'll be bomb, yo. Like this year would have been fun. All right, Raiders is in. I'm about to look at this draft diamonds. Did you pull it up?
Watch the beat cuss me out. Nah, I didn't pull it up.
You said watch what?
I said watch. She gonna cuss me out.
Who?
Demeter.
What?
They be coming in late on the show. It'd be 8:00. And I just said, look who's live.
Yeah, they just.
I hear him over your house.
Yeah, they over there.
Look at him.
Let me see. I'm a little laugh.
Look, she called me out again. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, she gonna call. She is gonna call you out again.
She called me out. I think she already did. I can't hear her though, but I think she called me out. I think I read her mouth. She got me.
Like, shut up, Craig.
Yeah. Supposed to be going live.
Yep. Tyree Wilson.
Why I keep saying David Tyree? It's Tyree Wilson.
He made a great catch in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm thinking
his name is legendary.
That's a pretty good pick. I like that.
That's a good pick.
They need help on defense.
That's a good pick.
Jalen Carter, I mean,
he's falling in
Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Why not just take him?
Why not?
They need help on defense too.
Damn.
I think if he falls past this team, I think Philly's got to take him because.
Oh, if he falls past this team, it's a wrap.
I don't think the Bears really need. I mean, they just.
They do.
That
would be crazy if the Bears got Jalen Carter. That would be insane.
They just got 2 linebackers. Well, that's linebacker.
Yeah, he would fit right in their system.
Yeah, but I think they need to do something to help out Fields. His
on the O line, his O
he was
line
getting destroyed last year. They need to
They
figure that out.
They could get the second best tackle. It's a guy from Tennessee. I don't know, Jalen Carter. You gotta think if Jalen Carter was number one on their draft board when they had the number one pick, and they have the 9th pick, and he falls to them, they're probably gonna be like, "Come to Chicago, make people pay, why they didn't pick you."
They shouldn't want what happened to
like Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt. Yeah,
no, I mean what happened to what's the dude who just kept getting hurt all the time? Quarterback kept getting sacked.
David Carr.
No, him too, but Joe Burrow. You got to give him some offensive line help at some point.
Yeah,
let him have him just run for his life, especially if he's supposed to be your franchise quarterback.
They did good with Joe Burrow this year, signing Orlando Brown.
Yeah, about to say they held him out last year. They got some pieces last year. It was decent. It was better.
They said Jonah Williams, their left tackle, wants to trade.
And they got
well, yeah. I mean, he's the left tackle. I get it, because Orlando Brown's going to start over you. Damn, Atlanta pick is in already.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, man. Get this draft moving along. They got to be taking Carter at this point because there's no. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing because it's. I mean, the offensive lineman to Arizona just threw everything off. So I really don't know at this point.
I don't know because what if they get the running back?
I think Seattle messed everything up.
Yeah, they did. I think Devin Witherspoon was high. I think the Lions were gonna get Devin Witherspoon. They traded back.
The Lions wanted him. Yeah, the Lions wanted him. Seattle messed everything up.
Yeah,
they're gonna take Wilson or Carter, and they didn't take them. Nope. And the Lions like, you know what? Nah, we out.
We out. That's why they traded.
Seattle,
that's exactly why they traded because of Seattle.
I think the Seahawks messed everything up.
Because nobody had them picking a corner. Nobody draft had them picking a corner. Not
when the 2 D linemen were on the board.
Everybody had a Jalen Carter or Tyree Wilson.
What is it? What do you say? Something diamonds? Draft diamonds. Check it out, man. See what's going on here. Give me some good inside information.
They call us out.
Oh my God!
They call us out crazy.
Oh!
What?
Whoa! The Falcons got the running back from Texas.
I know it. Bijan Robinson.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw that. I can see it. I told you. I just talked about it. He fits. Arthur Blank had. Remember who Arthur Blank had? Derrick Henry. You got a rookie quarterback. You need a running game. If he fits perfect, he's gonna ball.
They need a bunch.
Craig, you know they were talking about us. They said we were multitasking.
Multitasking. What are you talking about?
Hello, Davina face like, look at them multitasking. Because we both here.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
yeah. They all have to. Oh man. So, yeah. So yeah, I get why they picked it. Are you on the Twitter? I'm about to get on here.
I'm on there now. That's why I just found out who the pick was. Bijan Robinson.
That's who you on? Yeah, I'm about to get on.
Yeah, I'm on that draft diamonds thing.
Yeah.
I mean the whole draft is either freezing or delayed.
Yeah, my joint is a delay and keep cutting out. I probably, you know why? Probably so many people are streaming it.
Probably.
There's probably a ton of people watching this joint, Craig.
Yeah, I can't do it.
There's probably a lot of people. Hold on, Draft Diamonds.
I'm taking my talents to Twitter.
NFL Draft Diamonds. Yeah, let's go. I didn't see his tweet. Oh, Chicago's on the clock. Yep, Bijan Robinson. Oh, Jalen Carter falls again. Yeah, my joint is slow, man. I'm trying to jump to the live.
Okay. Well, you know what? Somebody's gonna get a steal here with I think he's gonna go to Philly.
I think he's gonna go to Philly. If he goes to Philly, That would be crazy. I thought Robinson was going to go to Philly. But he fits perfect in Atlanta. He fits perfectly. They got good O-line.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, look who they have. You ready? This is Tennessee remake. Tennessee remake. They got a dominant running back. They got a number one receiver, Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Jonnu Smith. Look, think about that. Bijan Robinson, and they got a quarterback that don't make mistakes. Ritter's not gonna make mistakes. They got Bijan Robinson. They got what's his name? Gosh, Lee, man. What's the tight end for Atlanta?
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts and Drake London. That's a tough offense with a running game. He gonna do what they did in Tennessee.
They got too many mid running backs. They need to get rid of somebody.
Yeah.
But
not Cordell Patterson.
They got a couple of them. Caleb Huntley, I think, and they got Tyler Algier or something like that. I had him on fantasy.
Algier's gone.
No, he's still on the team.
Not after training camp.
He's not. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah.
He had 1,000.
Bijan. So that joint is gonna get small.
That dude had 1,000 yards last year.
Caleb Huntley might go. Avery Williams might go.
I wouldn't think that he had 1,000 yards, but he did.
I know Bijan Robinson is probably gonna be a number one pick. He's gonna be a high pick in fantasy.
One pick.
Not number one pick. My bad. He's gonna be a high pick.
He'll be probably a top 10.
Top 10 pick.
Top 12,
I was thinking maybe second, third round.
Let me see. Let me double check because
he's gonna.
I know he's gonna be the top rookie. Probably the top rookie.
He's gonna be top rookie.
Taking a quarterback.
Him and probably what's his name? Jamar Gibbs. It depends where Jamar Gibbs goes. This is a nice ass draft. Yeah. It depends where Jamar Gibbs goes. Like, what if Jamar Gibbs goes to Philly or something? So I think the Philly got 2 picks. Yeah, he gonna fit bomb in Atlanta. He gonna be a beast in Atlanta.
What's his name?
Bijan Robinson.
I'm trying to find his name.
Let's see how you spell it.
I see it.
Yeah. He's a beast. People have been talking about him for a minute.
No. They got him RB35 right now. It might change by the time.
It's gonna change.
That's too low to me.
Yeah, that joint's gonna be off the chain. That joint's gonna be off the chain.
He's got to be higher than that. Computer's actually slow again.
Yeah.
His speed going.
Yeah.
Computer slow.
Let me see. Did they ain't tweet none yet? It just says Chicago on the clock. Oh shit. You heard what they said? What were we just talking about?
What? Oh, Carter to the Eagles? Eagles trade up?
Did they trade up?
Eagles give up. Yep. Give up a fourth to move up one pick. Jalen Carter goes to the
crazy.
Good luck, you guys.
Yo. The East is about to be crazy. That joint about to be crazy talking about Sam Howell will be good. Man, he got to see a Dallas defensive front. Listen, he might be good, but I had to tell a Commanders fan the other day, I was like, hey, listen. I said, in the NFC, where does Sam Howell rank with quarterbacks? I was like, he's not better. I was like, he's not even better than Bryce Young. He hasn't been drafted yet. So I was like, give me an answer. He was like, man. I was like, he's not top 10 in the NFC, which is a problem.
I mean,
we got to deal with Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott in their own division, man.
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
We also got to deal with Michael Parsons and
Jalen Carter. Yeah.
The whole defense of the Eagles.
And Thibodeau and the Giants.
And the Giants. Oh, the Giants good too. All the teams in the NFC East have good defenses.
Yeah, because we got good defense too. Yeah.
I mean, at least good front sevens, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
front four, yeah. Philly was like, oh, Jalen Carter dropped, and we got his teammate. Oh yeah. And you got to think. I know. They said that he has some character issues, but Philadelphia has the right veterans around him. Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelce. He gonna be straight.
That's what I said before. Like I thought either Seattle or Philly would have the best situation around them as far as coaching, veteran players, and leadership and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that is a good place. Yeah, because you got Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelce, Fletcher Cox, AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slay. They got some really good. They got some Brandon Graham. They got some really good leaders there. So, and his teammate was there. You know what I'm saying?
Who's his teammate?
Jordan Davis. They drafted him last year from Georgia.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He gonna be like, come on, bro. I got you. They're about to be sick. Their pick isn't quick. I think I can make it to the Commanders pick. After the Commanders pick. I looked it up, Craig. I was like, how long is the NFL draft? That's what like it is. That's what it is midnight. I was like, listen, I ain't gonna be up that late.
Nah, I took off for tomorrow just because I knew this thing was gonna go for a while.
I should have. Thinking about it in hindsight. I still can, but I won't do it. I can still be like, but I won't do it. I'll be at work. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow anyway.
I got the tree. Hopefully the tree man comes through here so he can get this bush out of this yard.
The tree man gotta come. We gotta cut the bush down.
I want it gone. It's annoying. Bears take offensive tackle Darnell Wright.
Tennessee?
No, the Bears.
No. Darnell Wright is Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
How is he coming up with these joints so quick?
These guys got the inside information. I don't know how they're doing it, but these guys are on it.
These guys are on it.
You gotta respect them, man.
They tipping picks. You know they don't like that. Darnell Wright is he's a beast at Tennessee. And he's a beast.
Who did Paris Johnson?
He went to Arizona.
I was trying to figure out where he is on this list.
Oh, I think he was the number one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is best available. I'm bugging.
They said DJ Fluker, his Darnell Wright comparison. He's a beast. Now Paris Johnson was like, let me look at Bleacher Report because I got to figure out what the prospect rankings were.
ESPN got him ranked number 2 in terms of offensive tackles.
Offensive tackles, Darnell Wright.
No.
Paris Johnson. Who's number 1?
I think it's Peter, the kid out of Northwestern.
He's a beast. But I wouldn't put him in tackle. That's why he's probably dropping. Because
his arms
move him inside. They're gonna move him
inside the guard. They said his arms are too short or something like that. But he was ranked number 1 of offensive tackle. Darnell Wright was ranked number 4 on ESPN.
Who's
Jones 3? Robert Jones. Well, I thought the Bears take offensive lineman. That's what they needed to do. Good for them.
Let me see. Yeah, you said it. They needed to.
I thought it was going to get somebody else, but I mean, I like the fact that they did get it's got to be Will Levis, right? I think at number 11, it's got to be.
Maybe.
If he doesn't get drafted,
mayonnaise in his coffee, man. What is going on with him? If he doesn't get drafted, Tennessee. I don't see him falling past Tampa Bay.
Somebody's gonna have to trade up. Like Tampa might have to trade up.
I don't see. You think he falls past? Who's on the clock? Tennessee? No, Tennessee. So wait.
I don't really see another team out there that needs a quarterback though. Really, needs.
He might fall.
Other than Tampa,
he might fall right to Tampa
or Tennessee.
You think New England goes to him?
I don't think so.
I know Washington's not.
New England could use a wide receiver.
Yeah,
their defense.
Well, Washington's not because it's. We wouldn't get Will Levis. I wouldn't. I think he's a second round quarterback. I don't know if I would get him. I don't know. I guess Will Levis. I don't know. I'd rather would go with Sam Howell than Will Levis. I would rather get a corner like Joey Porter Jr.
Will Levis, and you got a 1-year quarterback there.
That doesn't make sense.
It's just I guess it comes like the same situation for the Falcons. If they had taken a quarterback, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, I get that.
We have a young quarterback already there, but I mean they're probably not sold on them. Like Commanders might not be sold on.
No,
it's kind of like.
But look, we're gonna give him all the tools.
I mean, he has weapons there. People. I mean, I don't. He has a good defense. He has wide receivers. He has 2 running backs. He has I mean, they can use offensive line and corners pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else seems to be. I mean, they had a top 5 defense. I think the Commanders did, or top 10.
We did top 5. That's what I'm saying. So it's and you got to think Atlanta built around him too. So it's like why look at the Eagles. They like, man, you don't even know what's going on. We're about to win. We about to win again.
How did everybody let Carter fall to the Eagles?
I don't know. They're wild out. He about to have something to prove. Watch he end up be like JJ Watt or Aaron Donald. He's just gonna be carrying around with a chip on his shoulder.
I know Will Levis is gonna have a chip on his shoulder, but
he is. But let's see.
You got to fall to the right. If he goes to Tennessee, Tennessee doesn't have any wide receivers.
They don't have no wide receivers.
They have Henry, and they're trying. I mean, they said they were trying to trade him. I don't know if that's true or not, but
maybe. Listen, he was sit behind Tannehill 1 year. Tannehill's on the last year of his deal. I don't think they could. I mean, they can cut him, but that's $24 million. I would play him. I mean, and Tannehill doesn't seem like the guy to ask for a trade.
If you think you can win a division, then yeah, I mean, your best bet would be to play Tannehill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Go out and get another wide receiver or two because Burks was hurt a lot last year, and they just, I mean, obviously they.
You think they can get in Jigba? You think they can get in Jigba? Tennessee, the best receiver in this draft.
Yeah, I mean they're on the clock, so they could get him.
They could get him. You just made a good suggestion.
They just drafted a wide receiver last year in the first round. That ain't work. I mean, so far that ain't work out, but you can always go really, really young at wide receiver. Then you're gonna have to figure something out at quarterback, either this year or next year. I mean, they did draft Malik Willis. And it didn't look too great last year for the games that he played in. I don't know if they're 100% sold.
They're not. I don't think they're sold on him. I don't think they're sold on him. I wouldn't be either. But they got him in the third round. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't really expect a lot from a third round quarterback. But
yeah, he played
a quarterback that doesn't have anybody to throw the ball to. That's even worse.
Yeah,
but I mean, You're still supposed to get over 100 yards passing, at least in one game. You can't even do that. At least
in one game, Craig. That's it.
And I don't know what to say about you, but I don't know if you're ready for being an NFL starter or at least.
The Titans select Peter Skoronski. The Levis is dropping. I told people this. I had a feeling. Where's Moab? Needs to come on here. I was like, I got this feeling Will Levis is dropping. I said that last time.
I thought he wasn't gonna go past Tennessee.
I was like, yo, I don't think he's a good quarterback. He's not a fifth rounder, but he'll be a second round quarterback.
You know, he's definitely going in the first round. He's definitely going in the first round. I don't know
if Tampa doesn't draft him.
I don't know if somebody has to trade up or if the Lions are going to take him.
I wouldn't trade up.
The Lions might take him right now.
I would not trade up. If I'm the Lions, I'll wait to 34 to get him.
The Bucks might take him right now. I mean, not now, but
the Bucks might at 19. So he's about to fall because who's on the clock now? Detroit, Green Bay's not taking him. Detroit not taking him. Jets not taking him. We're not taking him. Pitt not taking him. Detroit might. They got 2. They need a lot of help on that defense.
What are the Celtics doing? Damn,
Celtics losing.
Nah, they up by 1, but it's close. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Lions are going to do here. I think they might go corner.
They have to. Christian Gonzalez is still out there. That's a tough. That's a perfect. That's good for them if he falls to them. This is interesting, man. This is wow.
I wonder if the Titans are going to put that kid at guard, or are they going to leave him at tackle?
I don't know. Let me look at that depth chart because I understand the pick though. He's a really good player. I get it.
He's ranked number 1 according, like I said, to ESPN. But
yeah,
I don't know, man.
They got Dillard at left tackle.
I thought the Titans. You see the other 3 teams in your division going after quarterbacks.
Nah, I think you know how Mike Vrabel is. He likes the trenches. He likes trenches.
Yeah, but you can't win if you don't have a quarterback. And Tannehill's not that great. Granted, he got him.
And they had a lot of injuries last year too. I think that's what he's banking on.
Years ago. I guess they lost like 6 games in a row or something in the season. Yep. So
that job was crazy. Because it started out good.
But they still don't have a wide receiver, so they're screwed there. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't even think they don't even have a tight end, like a big name wide receiver or a tight end. If you're going to the season, you're banking on Treylon Burks and Derrick Henry, who's getting 300 carries a season, or he used to anyway. He got hurt a couple years ago.
He's probably gonna get.
He might even get traded. Again. The defense is going to be pretty good, but their offense
is going to be good. Offense is going to be terrible. That's why he probably got a guard. He likes the trenches, man.
I dig it.
But Peter Skoronski's a good pick, though. It's a good pick. They got him at. They got him at 11.
I would have went quarterback. Or I would have went wide receiver or something. I don't know, man. You got to do something on that offense.
I would have went wide receiver.
I get the offensive lineman pick, though. You need the offensive lineman. I get it.
I get that.
I just think the offensive linemen are really deep this year, or deeper than most, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to get a wide receiver now, early, especially the best one on the board, then I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see. Titans. Let's see. Okay, who you predict for Detroit? Corner, right?
Cornerback.
That's got to be Christian Gonzalez.
But I haven't been right since.
I haven't been right. I've been wrong.
I don't think I've been right since the first pick.
Nah.
I don't think because it was trending that Stroud wasn't going to be 2, and then it was
trending crazy,
and then they traded again, which I've said, but I wasn't like banking on that. I did get the Richardson pick right, I think.
Yeah, I think we both got that because I was like, I would rather pick Richardson than Will Levis.
After that, I think,
and I guess I'm not the only GM that thinks that's smart because he's falling.
I think when we did these, though, I think I did pick Young and then Stroud, then Anderson, and then Richardson. But after last week and then leading up into the draft, I wasn't 100% sure what was going on anymore outside the first pick. And then I don't know, man. This is
this one is wild. I can't wait to talk about it next week.
It's a lot to talk about next week. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers, the draft. Quick grades for the draft. And the playoffs.
And the NBA playoffs.
Yeah. We think the Lakers gonna win, but that the Bucks losing to the Heat.
That was disappointing.
It was crazy.
That was unfortunate.
I knew it though. I had this feeling. I was like, when they got a 3-1, I was like, I don't know. People were like, oh, the Bucks will come back. Shannon Sharp was like, I don't know. He said that yesterday. They
blew. Nah,
when the Heat up 3-1, I was like, the Bucks might get one more, but they're not winning in Miami. I was like,
Bucks
they're not winning that.
They had it, and they blew. Even though Jimmy won off the last 2 games, they blew both.
They blew both of them.
They blew the fourth quarter in every game except for one. Every game they lost the fourth quarter, and they got blown out in the last 2 fourth quarters by 16 each game. If they just weren't good in the fourth quarter. Giannis couldn't hit free throws. They couldn't stop Jimmy.
And Giannis was hurt. Giannis missed 13 free throws.
Giannis missed the amount. Well, he missed basically 3 games, but then he played the last 2. But if he had played the whole series, maybe it would have been a different series. But like Giannis not making his free throws, and
you gotta work on that, man.
And I mean, they couldn't
stop that. He's still young.
But
they gotta fire that coach.
I don't know about. I mean, they won a championship a couple years ago.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. He just made for a to me like he's a defensive minded coach. He made some questionable defensive decisions in that game.
Very questionable.
Who to guard Jimmy Butler? How to guard Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler was just going off.
Like Jimmy Butler, he's top 20.
I mean, he's
top 25. He's not like top 5.
No, but in the playoffs, he turns into a different animal, man.
You got to do something, man. That's tough to watch, and it was unfortunate. I had the Bucks and the Celtics. That's what I wanted.
Look who Detroit got.
Who?
Jamar Gibbs. That's gonna be
Wait.
Yeah.
That's a reach. I think it's a reach, and
they could have picked him with this. They could have got Gonzalez with this one, and then they could have drafted him.
You need help
with his next one.
They have Swift. They have Montgomery.
They need help on defense.
They're going to get another running back. How many running backs do you need? What am I missing here? They just got Dave Montgomery from the Bears in the offseason.
Yeah, I'm telling Corey we don't get it. We don't get it.
I'm kind of questioning the pick. I mean, they could even win wide receiver because Jameson Williams got suspended for 6 games.
And the best receiver in the draft is still on the board.
I mean, I give them. They got St. Brown and Marvin Brown, I believe, or Marvin Jones, not Marvin Brown. But their defense was horrible, and they just traded their corner. I don't know, man. You know what? I always want, like, I was trying to believe into Detroit and like give them the benefit and say there's going to be a playoff pushing team, and then they go out and then they draft a running back. They reach on
drafted a running back. These grades are going to be very interesting. I think they could have
got him at 18. They're picking at 18 again. Why didn't they just take a defensive corner at 12?
That's what I don't get. Get Gonzalez at 12. Nobody was picking Gibbs. Nobody's picking Gibbs.
Nobody was picking him at 12.
Green Bay's not.
Nobody's picking him at 12 through 17.
Nope.
I don't think anybody was trading up to pick him. I could be wrong, but
nobody's trading up.
But then again, you don't need a running back.
Yeah.
I don't think you need a running back. You have 3 running backs? Why?
I don't know.
Are they going to get rid of Swift? Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know.
This doesn't make sense. Look at Levis. He looks blown, and it's like, now listen, this can go one of 2 ways.
You know, seems like it's always one quarterback that drops.
Always one quarterback that drops.
It seems like it.
It's. I feel like almost every
year. Mac Jones, all the quarterbacks last year. Lamar Jackson. Aaron Rodgers, obviously.
Aaron Rodgers.
It just seems like there's always one quarterback.
That's up to him. At this point, if he feels like this, and he has to put in the work to prove. Yep, he either's going to be a Josh Rosen or he's going to be a Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers. Like, okay, they doubted me. I'm about to outwork them. You know, or it could be a Geno Smith where it just takes you a long time.
Man, I can't believe Detroit did.
I would have got a corner.
They traded back.
I would have got
to take a running back.
I don't get it.
That I didn't even have I didn't see a lot of people have in the first round. Maybe late first round, but I've seen a lot of people have them in the second.
This is interesting. I remember I told y'all this. I was like, the draft is about to be wild. Nobody knows where anybody's going.
Nobody ever knows, but man,
but most times the mock drafts be close. So okay, the Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, boom, everybody got that. This has been wild. Nobody picked him to go to Detroit. They need a corner. Their defense is horrible.
Maybe in the second round.
And the crazy thing is, if Jalen Carter ends up becoming a Hall of Famer or a really good player, they're going to be mad that they passed on the pick because they could have had him at 6.
A lot of teams had a chance to take him. I'm not mad that they traded back. I'm just mad at the fact that they just traded back and then they ended up getting a running back when they could have taken a corner or anybody on defense.
That's weird. They could have picked anybody on defense. There's still some good edge rushers out there. There's some good corners.
I don't know what's going on.
What they pick? 18?
Yeah, they pick 18 again. I mean, it just looks better if they go corner first and then 18 they pick a running back. I still wouldn't pick a running back. I still wouldn't have done it. But it looks,
I wouldn't have did it. I would have probably waited to the second round for real. Maybe the third.
Neither the running back.
I don't think so. Not with the running back room.
I mean, they got picks. They got 12. They got 18. They just traded back again. They got 30.
I would have taken running back.
They got 34.
So their running backs are DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, and Craig Reynolds. And Craig Reynolds is a decent running back.
They don't need Montgomery's a decent running back when he plays, and so is Swift. They both be healthy. And they had Williams last year. Williams was a touchdown vulture.
He was a touchdown vulture.
Did he make the Pro Bowl? I don't know. Maybe he did.
I think he did. But
Swift is always hurt. So Montgomery got hurt last year too, and he's been hurt the last couple of years.
Yep. Maybe that's why they did it.
Maybe that's why they did it.
Maybe that's why.
I don't like the pick, honestly. I'm gonna tell Dante I don't like the pick.
That's your brother, right?
Yeah.
He likes Detroit, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him what are they doing because I don't. Maybe he doesn't know.
I don't know.
Probably not even watching.
Oh snap! The Packers joined us in.
They need. Watch them take a wide receiver.
Nah.
Oh my God! They took Van Ness.
They took Van Ness. An edge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't get mad at that.
I had them going a little bit later, but
I had them going a little bit later, but I can't get mad at that.
It's not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick.
Their defense wasn't great last year. For the talent that they had on that defensive roster, they didn't live up to those expectations.
Yeah, they said Luke Van Ness is pretty good.
He's pretty good. He's he was the second defensive lineman overall. DN, I should say.
Yeah, because the reason Tyree Wilson went above him was just because of the ceiling. But Luke Van Ness is probably Lucas Van Ness. He's probably like a Ryan Kerrigan. People don't get that young. I'm like, yo, Ryan Kerrigan. The reason I love Ryan Kerrigan, he was about the 11th pick in the draft. We traded for Blaine Gabbert. They wanted Blaine Gabbert. We got Ryan Kerrigan. People don't understand. Yeah, Mo, I was right about Levis. All right, so I told y'all he was going to drop. I was like, he's going to drop, yo. But now I don't think he's going to get past Tampa. At Tampa, you got to get him. You know what I'm saying? You got to get him. But damn, Mo took over my train of thought. So Lucas Van Ness might be like Ryan Kerrigan, and I don't know if people know this, but Ryan Kerrigan No, he's not coming to DC. Ryan Corey's crazy. Ryan Kerrigan averaged like 8 sacks for 11 years. That's good. That's what you want out of first round pick. Almost 100 sacks. I'll take that. Couple Pro Bowls. He got like 4 Pro Bowls. I was like, yo, nah, Corey.
No, good luck with that, man.
Nah, Corey. We not getting no Will Levis. We getting a corner. Yeah, Corey is crazy talking about Levis to DC. Nah.
He's always like a really crazy head scratching pick in the first round.
It has been. If we got Levis, I don't know how would feel about that. Because then I would be like, why invest in Sam Howell?
What was the head scratching pick last year?
I
was just like, why would you do that? I probably wouldn't even know.
Micah Parsons was blown. He almost walked off the set when the Eagles got Jalen Carter. Michael Parsons was blown. Like, what? Surprise pick last year? Let me see.
I don't know. It might not have been none, or I might just have to look at the roster and see who was on the rosters at the time. But like I meant,
none right now.
Like that one year that Leatherwood got picked by the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I was like, why?
Let's see.
This is another one.
I guess. Well, Trayvon. The only thing about Trayvon Walker is he had a lot of upside, so that was probably a surprising pick. But I think he had a first round grade. Let's see. Detroit, no. Stingley, no. Sauce Gardner, no. Thibodeau, no. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't no surprise.
Nah, Charles Cross, nope. Olave, nope.
I don't know.
Last year's draft was deep. Oh, maybe Keon Green, the guard that Houston got 15.
Mm-hmm.
But Zion Johnson, Jahan Dotson, Treylon Burks, Trevor Penning, all these are first rounders. I remember Trent McDuffie, Kenny Pickett. Quay Walker, nope, he was a first round pick. Alam was one. Tyler Smith was a reach by Dallas. That was a reach. Craig. That was a reach. That was a reach and a surprise. But it wasn't many last year. Jermaine Johnson, Tyler Livermore. No, it wasn't. Last year was a good draft. Craig, last year was a good draft. Yo, that it was a lot of players in that draft that it wasn't a lot of quarterbacks. It was a lot of position players. A lot of wide receivers drafts, a lot of offensive tackle drafts. Look at these receivers. Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, Jahad Dotson, Treylon Burks. Corners. You know what I'm saying? Tackles. Like, I think this was a draft of skill players, yo. Like, if you didn't get a skill player in this draft, you were tripping. you were tripping. But let's see.
I wonder what the Patriots got to go.
Who's Pittsburgh going to get? The Patriots have traded the 14th pick to the Steelers for the 17th pick. Steelers on the clock.
They need an offensive line.
They need offensive line. Yo, if they don't get an offensive line, if they get defense, I'm gonna be blown.
Maybe they stepping up so they can get Broderick. What's his name? Broderick Jones.
Broderick Jones
over the Jets. The Jets need offensive line help too.
They're hoping Broderick Jones falls to them.
They need an offensive lineman because Aaron Rodgers. He's the best offensive lineman that's left.
Yeah, he is. He's a beast too. You think they went to go get him? Are they went to get like Christian Gonzalez?
I think they need.
Do you think they get a corner? They might get a corner. They would get defense, yo.
They need to get defense. I mean, I think they need to get an offensive lineman.
If they don't get that offensive lineman, the Jets they're running up. They're running up.
Either they need a tackle or a corner. They need either ones. I wouldn't be. I mean, I would be happy with either one if I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah,
at this point. But
I think they get Christian Gonzalez. For him to fall this far? Nope. Broderick Jones. There it is. Oh, I wonder who the Jets get.
No, the Jets. If I'm the Jets, I'm pissed.
Damn.
I'm a little bit upset at this point if I'm the Jets. The Patriots stick it to the Jets by giving away their pick to the Steelers. That's tough.
Yep.
Right.
Here you go, Jets. Take this one, buddy.
They just lost out on the offensive line. If I'm the Jets right now, I might trade back.
I would trade back. I'm trying to trade back
with, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could go wide receiver. They keep talking about getting wide receiver, more help for Aaron Rodgers, all this stuff. I don't really know if he needs any more help, but I mean, it's a lot more. He would have a lot more talent around him, but that O-line is horrible.
They said Gonzo and Sauce will be nasty.
It would be.
Who's Gonzo?
Gonzalez.
Oh, that would be crazy. I would. Aaron Rodgers is a little bit older. I would get somebody to protect him. That's what I would do.
I mean, that's the best offensive lineman that was left was Jones, and a lot of mock drafts had Jones going to the Jets. Pretty much everyone I saw today
had
Jones going to the Jets. After that, according to ES, at least, I need to get on PFA.
Yeah, Roger Jones, Jets.
It's a big drop off between him and like the next offensive lineman.
Yes, we're gonna get Joey Porter.
Yeah, no, they might get what's the dude's name?
Don't work. No, sir. Nah. Damn. I don't know who they. Damn, Craig, you're right. I don't know who the Jets get.
They're screwed at this point. The Patriots just screwed them.
The next offensive lineman is John Michael Schmitz, and he's 25th. And he's an inside lineman.
At this point, if I'm the Jets, I'm taking cornerback at this point. I mean,
I'm taking a corner. Like, we're gonna get Gonzalez.
You're just screwed at this point.
We're gonna get Gonzalez.
I guess I mean,
damn, Buffalo. Damn.
I don't even think a center or a guard is worth first round. I mean, worth a pick that high at this point.
No.
I don't even think they really need one, but I mean, you could.
Damn, there's no
corners
or tackles. Well, you'd have the best secondary in the AFC. Yeah,
one of the best, and youngest.
And Gonzalez is. Sauce will push him, but yeah, he's the best. He's the best tackle. And I'm surprised Pittsburgh picked him, man. I'm glad because a lot of mock drafts they had Pittsburgh. They had Pittsburgh getting defensive lineman, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm surprised we have one wide receiver yet. 15.
Yeah, they said Pittsburgh got Lucas Van Ness.
No wide receivers.
There's none.
Last year was no quarterbacks. This year is no wide receivers.
No wide receivers. You think New England gets a wide receiver? That doesn't seem like a New England.
It doesn't. And they just got Juju. They got Bourne, and they got somebody else on that roster. Can't think of who else is on the team, but I don't know if they really need. I mean, it wouldn't. They got Devontae Parker. It wouldn't hurt. They just lost.
Belichick pick though.
It's not. I mean, other than Mac Jones, I can't remember the last time they really took a. I could be wrong. Took a wide receiver or offensive guy in the first round. It's usually they trade back or they get somebody on defense for the most part.
Well, New England, right?
Yeah.
They might trade back again.
And that's, I mean, they traded back here like they always do. One time I remember them not trading back was the time they took Mac Jones.
Damn, that's right. And now Belichick I don't even know if he likes that pick because they're odds.
He screwed him over. He ain't helped that dude out at all.
He did not, which is crazy. Belichick, come on, man. You're wilding out for that. Come on, let's see. Come on. And you know what? The good thing that Jets fans hope is that Zach Wilson actually learns from Aaron Rodgers. You know, Aaron Rodgers said something to him.
No.
He responded to Zach Wilson. Remember, Zach Wilson was like, whatever veteran comes in, I'm gonna make a living life hell.
Man.
Aaron was like, he's like, yeah, he probably calls me hell on the field, but he's not gonna have to worry about anything on the outside. I was like, oh, that's funny. Basically, like, I got you.
Yeah, okay. All right, Aaron.
If he sits, I think Aaron, he better learn from Aaron. Stop bojangling around. You know what I'm saying? Aaron would never make that. Aaron Rodgers would never make a comment. If they say, how'd you play today? He was like, it's on the defense. He would never say that. He would be like, we got to play better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to play better. It starts with me. But Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Fame quarterback. I just hope he learns the mannerisms, how to carry himself, everything.
I don't know, man. I'm not a believer in Zach Wilson so far. He doesn't take accountability.
He doesn't.
Big thing.
He doesn't take accountability. He's very young. But if he sits behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years, he might be decent.
The Jets should call up the Bengals about that tackle that wants to get traded.
Yep, I'm just saying that. I wouldn't trade a first for him, though. Well,
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't trade a first. But I think they should try to do something to help Aaron Rodgers out. This is pretty much like all or nothing the next year or two or whatever they're going to get for Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, let's pick at.
Huh?
Where is the pick at? This sure got me addicted now. Now it's like instant gratification.
The Jets are playing around. They're probably trying to trade it out.
Yeah, they're probably.
I don't know. Or maybe they just they're just stuck because
their pick went away.
Offensive tackle's gone. They just don't know what to do at this point. Besides, waste a whole 10
All
minutes.
offensive tackles are gone. Stefanski's gone. Darnell Wright went high, which he should. You're a tackle. Paris Johnson went high. So they probably was like, come on, man. Arizona drafted Paris Johnson with the 6th pick. That's another one that was like, what? Everybody had Arizona getting defense.
And they traded back into the top 10 to get him.
They traded back in the top 10.
I don't know about
Get
that
on
one.
the phone.
I don't know about that one. I'm not mad at the pick, but about the offensive tackle, the first one.
Arizona?
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I get it, but
I understand it.
They could have taken their defense is just not good.
Jalen Carter or Will Anderson.
I get it. I mean, their offensive line isn't good either, but
Kyler Murray's not going to be there next year. He's going to be rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? There's no point to put Kyler Murray out there.
Talking about this season
early. Yeah.
He's not going to be there for the start of the season now. I think he's going to play.
Maybe
eventually. But you're going to throw out
to get back in shape
or Colt McCoy to come out there. And Colt McCoy, I think he's going to retire.
I think so. He was talking about it.
So now he's back, and now you got him and Blau on the roster. I don't know what you're going to do with that. I don't expect them to go anywhere.
Sounds like they're going to have the number 1 pick.
I don't.
It sounds like.
It
sounds like they're going to have the number 1 pick, Greg. And then that joint is going to cost. That joint is going to cost.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
You have the number 1 pick with a quarterback that you're paying a lot of money for already on the roster. Yeah, I would assume either you take a defensive. You have to
They're
take somebody.
going to trade it out. They're going to trade out because somebody is going to want Caleb Williams or Drake May, and they're going to trade. Oh, yeah. Will McDonald Jr. What? Yeah, so they're going to trade it because Kyle Murray's contract doesn't start till 2024. So nobody's going to take that on. Why would I trade you Kyle Murray when I can get Caleb Williams? What's going to cost? Yeah, they got William McDonald Jr. I don't know if I've heard of him.
Where's he at on this? Where's he at on the list?
I don't know.
Is he a D tackle?
He's a DN.
I don't even see him.
That's what I'm looking for.
Hold on, wait. Maybe let me do a Control F. I don't.
Okay, he's from. Let me look at his draft profile.
No, that can't be right.
He's from Iowa State, edge.
DN.
78 total score. This is on NFL. They say Randy Gregory.
Will McDonald.
Yep.
All right, I don't see it. What are we doing here, guys?
Yeah,
what are we doing here?
They said he's like Randy Gregory. That's his.
What are we doing here, Jets?
Pro comparison, but he wasn't on any first round mocks.
Yeah, I'm just not.
I didn't see it. I haven't seen him on any first round mocks.
I mean, I mean, if they're going to take any defensive guy, why not just take Miles Murphy from Clemson?
That's why I didn't get it. Or Nolan Smith from Georgia. Get one of those two, right? Well, or am I tripping? I'm either getting Nolan Smith or Miles Murphy. I don't know. I don't see something we don't, but this is a very surprise pick.
At this point, I don't know what's going on. So
be on the clock, baby.
Oh, there he is. They got him listed on ESPN as an outside linebacker. I guess.
Oh, because of edge. He's not bad. I mean, he had a
first
round grade. He's a first round grade. They picked him in the first.
He's the third edge overall. So, I guess behind Will Anderson. Yeah, or at least third outside linebacker. So yeah, okay. I couldn't find him. Okay, I'm not mad at it. But I don't know, man. I think they got the pick screw from. Oh, okay. It's Washington's on the clock, boys.
Yeah, we're yeah. Yeah. Who we going? Pull my man.
Washington might get Gonzalez. They might get a really good cornerback here. I don't know how he's dropped so far, but
I don't know. Do you think? Just a question. Would I take Porter?
I would take Gonzalez over Porter. I think
Gonzalez.
I would take Gonzalez over Porter. I would take Gonzalez over anybody that's left as far as corners. Forbes is up there. Banks is pretty good from Maryland.
Banks is good.
He's local, so I mean, they might go with that. But I think
nah.
You might go with local. All the mock drafts I keep seeing or was seeing was Porter. That was before Gonzalez has dropped this far down.
Yeah, they're both big. He's 6'2", he's 6'1". They both got long arms. They both got good. Oh yeah, Gonzalez got better production score.
Oh, they did. They got Forbes. They got Forbes from
Emmanuel Forbes. Where is she?
Good job, guys. You got yourself a cornerback. Although I would have taken Gonzalez.
I would have taken Gonzalez or Joey Porter.
Commander select Emmanuel Forbes.
Emmanuel Forbes.
How you feel about that pick, man? You feel good about yourself?
I would have rather have Joey Porter Jr. or Gonzalez. I
Gonzalez has fell this far. The Lions had to take Gonzalez.
They have to take Gonzalez.
I don't know what they're doing if they don't take this guy. They have to. No, maybe not.
They have to.
They're doing themselves a disservice at this point by messing that first pick up to me. But I kind of see it, but I'm just like, nah.
I don't like our pick.
I
don't like our pick. I don't like it, yo.
Hey man, maybe next time, man.
I don't like it. I would rather literally.
I mean, they got the pick, or they got a position of need, at least a corner. I just thought they could have went with Gonzalez. I don't know why he's dropped so far.
Gonzalez or Porter.
Either one
of those two.
I had him in the top 10.
Well, my man says he like him. Okay. Well, we did get he doesn't have a bad grade, though. He doesn't.
I think he was like the third best corner.
Yeah.
On ESPN.
He's a first round grade.
Well, he was definitely going in the first round. I just didn't think Gonzalez was going to be there to have
we needed a corner though.
Competition to pick, but
I mean, hey, they impressed him. They like his film. I just like, maybe I'm tripping. I just like Joey Porter.
Mine's is nice.
I just like Joey Porter. I just like Joey Porter better. Maybe. Oh, what if the Patriots get a good corner? Somebody said, watch the Patriots get the best corner.
Might not be the best, but
I mean, if they get Gonzalez and Joey Porter, that's freaking awesome. But what if they get Gonzalez, who was considered one of the best quarterbacks of the draft, and he goes right to New England with a chip on his shoulder?
They can go anywhere. They can go Gonzalez. They could go Smith. They could go the wide receiver from Ohio State.
Yep, and Jigba.
He could go a bunch of different places.
I don't know. I gotta. My man. Shout out to Jamar. He said last week, he was like, I think we get Emmanuel Forbes. He called it out. I mean, he's fast, and he's like very long.
He's highly rated, so I mean, he's
highly rated.
What's going on?
I just wanted preference. I just,
Maybe next year, man. Or maybe next round.
Well, you're right. You're right. It's not bad. I just had my preference of a pick, but Porter's dropping, so.
Okay, and they already got Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud number 1 on the depth chart.
Yeah. Let me look. Hold on. I'm about to look. Let's see.
And Detroit got Gibbs number 1 on the depth chart. They've moved Swift and
C.J. Stroud is number 1 on the depth chart.
The Colts got
let's see the Colts.
They got Richardson second.
Yeah, they got Richardson second. Damn, he jumped all of them. I told you, he's going. If he outplays Gardner Minshew in training camp, he's starting. I might just start him anyway. Like, just throw him to the wolves, yo. Like, you about to learn the NFL fast. They don't have any expectations. I would start him, yo. He needs to play. But it depends. If they, but if they cater a system like they did with Jalen Hurts, and it's like like what Baltimore first did with Lamar, he's gonna be sick. He's gonna be sick. Just look at Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, they got.
B. John Robinson is right there on top. They are not playing around.
Taylor Heinicke's going to start before the season's over. I already know that.
What, with Atlanta?
Yeah.
He might.
No, he's going to start. He's going to start.
Okay.
Washington.
He's a good pick.
What y'all doing, New England, man?
He's a good pick though. Yeah, he's a good pick. I can't get mad just because I wanted, because they made a good pick last year. Just because I wanted, Porter or Gonzalez. I can't get mad at the pick.
All right, man.
I can't get mad at it. They say he's a beast. They say he's a ball hawk.
Okay, well, I mean,
Yeah,
it definitely serves the need. So,
oh yeah, we definitely need a corner with that defensive line. He'll be able to ease right in. It's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we picked it. If an offensive tackle would have fell to us, I think we would have went there.
They could use one of those too.
Yeah.
It's like you're picking the best available and trying to pick the best available or need. And they went with need. Definitely went with need there. It's just who you wanted as far as corner. Did you want to go with Porter? Did you want to go with Forbes? Did you want to go with Gonzalez?
There it is. You know the Patriots.
What did they get?
Christian Gonzalez.
Hey, man.
That's a good pick.
JC, what's his name? JC Jackson. Gone.
Yep.
Stephon Gilmore gone. And then you go out and you get
JC Jackson.
They like corners. I thought, man, I swear I think the Lions could have picked this dude first.
They could have.
18 picked a running back, man.
Jamar Gibbs is kind of like to be honest, he's kind of a low first rounder.
Yeah, but I mean,
pick 34 maybe for real.
Possibly, or they could have just picked him at 18 like they're about to pick right now. Yeah. I just did not. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I'm not a Lions fan, but I just know.
Yep, they got Christian Gonzalez. He's not on it. So they have Jonathan Jones, Josh Uche, Marcus Jones. Yeah. They're probably gonna Miles Brandt. Yeah, he's gonna start. Oh wait. What if Detroit gets Joey Porter Jr.?
They could. I mean, they get a corner, but I just thought they should have went with the best corner on the board at the time. But here's what it is, man. I mean,
Michael Parsons almost walked off set when the Eagles selected Jalen Carter.
That was a great pick.
That was a great pick, you know.
That was a great pick.
They're going to be good again. That's what I was trying to tell Mo. I was like, what record do you think the Commanders are going with Philadelphia and Dallas in our division?
Yeah. And I mean, this could be the first team to repeat
playoffs. Like, you got to stop drinking this Kool-Aid, man. Talking about playoffs. A lot of the Commanders fans
like almost 22 seasons. Nobody's repeated that division. The Eagles might do it finally.
The Eagles might do it. If I would pick them to do it, I will. They were the last ones to do it, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're gonna be finally do it again.
I'm telling Commanders fans, and I've said this again, and I will say it again. Every Commanders fan I talk to says we're going to the playoffs, and I say no. We're not going to the playoffs. I don't understand why you think we're going to the playoffs when we don't have a good quarterback play. I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to be just like how we were last year. We're going to start out hot. He's going to hit a rookie raw. And then we're going to lose important games at the end of the season. And we're going to be 7-10 or 8-9.
But how did you just let this? I don't understand how all them teams let Carter fall.
I like him.
All teams.
All teams, Jalen Carter falls. He's made some good, like Christian. I'm surprised Christian Gonzalez fell. We about to see a run on corners though, because Detroit's picking a corner. They're picking a corner.
I'm not even sure about what Detroit's going to do anymore. I don't know. I think Will Levis is about to go 19 now.
I think so.
If he doesn't go 19, I don't know where he goes at this point.
Somebody said this is still in the draft. I agree with that. Christian Gonzalez to the Patriots. I gotta look at it, but that's a good pick.
It's either that one.
He was supposed to be a top 10 pick.
Or it's Jalen Carter. I thought Jalen Carter was a top before everything happened. I think he would have been in the top 5. And then all of a sudden he drops to. I mean, he only dropped 4 spots, but to drop to the Eagles of all teams,
that's crazy.
They just went to a Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
I don't know about that one. That's a tough one to see happen.
That's a
Gonzalez pick is a really good one though. I'll give him that. That's a really good pick. A really good steal.
It's a really good pick, man. We got some good picks. We got some teams with some good picks.
And you got some head scratchers.
We got some head scratchers. This is it. Tampa, Detroit. Y'all better get somebody on defense. Now, what if they get Nolan Smith?
I wouldn't be mad at that either. I wouldn't be mad at that.
They need defense though.
They need somebody on defense. Offense was fine last year. The defense was suspect.
I think they get Joey Porter Jr. If they get Joey Porter Jr., that's tough. But I they could have got Gibbs here, but I guess I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Could have got Gibbs, man.
Yeah, no, I thought that was it. Still the draft. Christian Gonzalez. That's possible.
I don't know. Let's see. How much split pick is it? I want to see this. I want to see. All right, we'll go 20. That's cool.
Well, the pick. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, it'll go 20. That's 2 more picks. I do want to see. Yo, what if Will Levis goes to Seattle?
It's possible. That's possible too.
And they let him sit behind Geno for 2 years.
They don't really need a quarterback, but I mean, what? Then again.
Oh, you're gonna be interested on this one.
They're banking on Geno Smith trying to do it back-to-back years.
Detroit Lions got a linebacker. Gat Campbell.
I mean,
defense though. It's defense.
But I'm not too mad at the pick, I guess, man. But
he's an inside linebacker from Iowa.
See this? Okay,
he's
ESPN has him the second ranked inside linebacker, but his grade is only an 80.
Yeah, he's a round 2 pick.
He's got a low grade, but I mean they could have went Smith.
I think I would have went Joey Porter Jr. He has a second round grade on him, Craig.
They could have went Smith. They could have went Murphy. I
don't know about this draft, guys. Your grade is lacking. Your grade is lacking right now.
People are going to give the Lions tomorrow as far as grades. What they're
so far. What is your grade so far
for the Lions?
Yeah, D.
It's got to be like a D.
It's got to be a D.
You traded down. You traded out of the top 10, and you.
Yes.
I think they traded back up.
Yep, traded out, traded back up. So your defense is horrible, but you don't want Jalen Carter. I get it, but I don't get it. I do not get that at all.
I would have took at 12 trade down. I would have took 2 defensive players. I would have took a quarterback, and then I would have taken a defensive lineman.
Yeah,
or an edge.
That's what I would have did.
That's what I would.
I would take an edge rusher and
how bad the offense was. I understand that the defense, the NFL is like trying to push the offense, and all the rules cater to the offense, man. But they couldn't stop. They were like
they're gonna get blown out again. Watch next year. They're gonna be in games, and they're gonna be like the Lions lose 35-31. Campbell's on the hot seat. And it's gonna be like, why didn't you pick defense? You could have had Jalen Carter and you could have had Christian Gonzalez. Isn't that something? They could have got Jalen Carter and Christian Gonzalez, or Jalen Carter and Joey Porter. They would have got an A+. But they got a running back with a low first round grade and a linebacker with a second round grade. All right, man. People jobs on the line, guys. Doesn't look like you care.
I mean, if they had taken the second round, I would have been fine with Gibbs going in this. I wouldn't been as, I mean, if I'm a Lions fan, I wouldn't be as mad or as like surprised. I could understand the linebacker pick. I think they needed a linebacker as well. But I just thought his grade was like a second round grade where they could have taken Murphy, or they could have taken a cornerback, or what's the dude? Nolan Smith. He's still out there.
Yes.
There's a bunch of people that's still out there that I thought they could have went with in that direction, but offense wasn't, at least for the first round, the offense wasn't it at all. And then linebacker could have waited as well.
I would have gotten a running back with a 34th pick. I would have got a running back the first round because they got good running backs. Even if you get hurt, you still got a second round running back that probably could spell your other running backs. I want a guy Gibbs. I don't know. That's just me, man.
I don't think
I want to go Jamar Gibbs.
I don't think that was a really.
I'm gonna go. That pick doesn't make sense to me.
Lions draft needs. I don't think running back was a need. I could be
wrong. I don't think it is. Is it? Hold on. Is it a need?
According to ESPN, it was. But it was like the fifth need on five.
They need massive defensive players.
I mean, the defense was bad last year, so I would have taken a defense. But
I don't get it.
I did player, but that's me. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Look, they could have got.
They traded down once. That's what it was.
See, Jamar Gibbs' rank was 34. Let's say Buffalo takes Jamar Gibbs 28, right? Let's say they take 28. Oh, Tampa pick is in. They could have got
to be Levis, right? If it's not Levis, I don't know when he goes. They might go to Seattle, but man, no, they don't take him.
They don't take him.
Oh my God, yo!
Oh, he's done. You want to put mayonnaise in coffee, do you?
He said he's going to go number one. His stock went up in Vegas, and then he gets to 19, and he's still on the board. I didn't see him dropping this far.
I didn't see him dropping. I saw him dropping, but I thought
maybe two. I thought maybe 11.
I thought Tampa.
If he falls past 11, I thought maybe Tampa at 19, but I didn't see him going
this far. He goes
to
Minnesota.
Minnesota could use a quarterback too.
Kirk Cousins on the last deal.
Last deal, yeah.
All right, this is the last one. He looks blown. I would be too. This is what Colin Cowherd said though. You got to pay attention to this. He says when he showed his muscles in the mirror, like flexing his muscles, looking like a bodybuilder, and put mayonnaise in coffee, he was like, NFL GMs don't like that. They like the Anthony Richardson. They like the C.J. Stroud. Like, C.J. Stroud's not showing, Anthony Richardson not showing his muscles. He's meeting with teams. Like, the NFL teams look at this. And unfortunately, you're not that good of a quarterback. If he was C.J. Stroud and he put mayonnaise in coffee, was showing all his muscles, he would still be the number 2 pick. The problem is when you do stuff like that, it gives this perception and you start to fall. Because NFL teams are like, we don't need what quarterback do you know in the NFL that is a workout warrior that body looks like whose body looks like a bodybuilder? None of them. No NFL quarterback. I don't want my NFL quarterback to look like a bodybuilder. Josh Allen doesn't look like a bodybuilder.
I don't know what's going on, man, in the NFL at this point. I'm lost. It's never surprising. It's like this all the time.
Let's see. He could take it. He could take it 2 ways. He can take it 2 ways. either he could be a Josh Rosen, or he gets so pissed where he's like, I'm using this as fuel. And I'm gonna be one of the best quarterbacks ever. But the only two quarterbacks I've seen, Aaron Rodgers is classic. He came back vicious. But do you see Aaron Rodgers traits? I don't know. He's gonna have to work. I don't know. He might be the best quarterback in this draft, but he's gonna have to. He's being humble right now. I'll tell you that much.
You got no wideouts to him. You got no
wideouts. He's being humble right now. And when we start getting the end of the draft, it's gonna be a run on the wideouts because Buffalo's probably gonna pick one. Kansas City's gonna pick one. What the good teams want.
Let them all fall.
Yeah, let all the wide receivers fall, man.
Carolina could use one.
Oh, they said Aaron. Y'all need to stop doing this. Y'all comparing to Aaron Donald. Y'all need to chill. Y'all gotta chill with that. Y'all gotta chill with that. Yeah, you gotta stop.
Aaron Donald's
snap.
Great defensive player.
Hawks. Yeah, they gotta chill with that. Y'all have to stop these comparisons, man. Stop! Don't compare him to Aaron Donald. That's like really tough expectations to live up to. Craig, the Hawks. They might force a game 7, bro.
Y'all seen it?
All right, this is gonna be the last pick that we're gonna watch, guys, because we will be on here for another hour and a half. So yeah.
Started at 8. We about halfway, or not halfway. We at 2/3 of the way. So figure about 45 minutes for each. Yeah. Each round, so another 45 minutes probably. So probably about 11:15. 11:30.
11:30. Yeah. I'll be eating by then. I'll be eating dinner. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. I'll be tired. I'll be all right. Man, all right, yeah. Hold on. This is the Seahawks is in. Let's see. Oh, the pick not in yet. Let me go to the Twitter. I'm gonna keep my Twitter up all night. Not all night, but
look at Will Levis. I feel bad for him.
I feel bad, man. Colin Cowherd called it out. He was like, "Yo, you don't." He was like, "This is the NFL, young." He was like, "They don't like when you show off you're immature, yeah. They don't like that. You got to be listen. You know this. When you're an NFL, you got to be like Bryce Young. You see how Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud be carrying themselves? You got to be like that. You got to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Because you are like teams are looking you to lead from day one. So, damn, Peter Schrager said no wideouts or tight ends selected yet. Damn, people lost a lot of money because of that damn Reddit rumor. People lost a lot of money. I would have never betted that. Somehow it's like, put money up, Will Levis goes number 1. I would have like, no. Put money up, Levis goes number 2.
I don't know what that even. I wasn't even worried about.
Oh no! I was just sharing that because it was being out there. I told y'all from the get-go. I was like, Levis is going to drop. Hendon Hooker might go before him. Hendon Hooker might go before him. You got to think. Hendon Hooker goes to Minnesota. He sits for a year. They can't afford Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins goes somewhere else like the Rams. You know what I'm saying? And they draft and then start Hendon Hooker. But if Will Levis, I don't know if he makes it. I don't know if he makes it past. I don't think he makes it past Minnesota though.
I'm not even gonna say nothing else anymore because I thought Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yo, Minnesota could get a wide receiver.
They do need a wide receiver after
they can get a bomb. They can get a bomb ass wide receiver.
And they need to do something to help Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins, he's
they
good.
Get Njigba. But Baltimore's up. Baltimore might get a receiver. They just paid Lamar. They might get a receiver.
Unless they're going to trade.
This is the last pick. Come on, Seahawks. You said they're going. The Cardinals GM was like, the trade not going to happen tonight.
No, I'm not saying tonight. I'm saying in general. Oh well, okay. I can see what you're saying. Yeah, so they might just go ahead and just pick a wide receiver.
He might be like you said. He might be a day 2 or 3 trade. It's that money, Craig. It's that money.
They draft a wide receiver and then trade that wide receiver, the Ohio State wide receiver, to Arizona.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Nope.
I wouldn't do it either. But
nope.
I mean, what if they?
I just paid my quarterback $260 million.
No. What I'm saying, what if they take half the money or something, or pay up?
See that's gonna have to be the thing. Arizona's gonna have to come up with that. They have to pay
like half the money, or like 2/3 of the money, or something like that of his contract. And you trade the wide receiver for D-Hop. Would you do it then? Unproven wide receiver for a proven wide receiver, and they're taking.
I probably would to push to because I would go for the playoff run. Yo, look how much he's owed though, Craig.
He's
owed 19 and he owed 14 million.
Man, his contract's up there.
I don't know. They're gonna have to fit that bill. Because you know what teams are banking on? They this is why I wouldn't trade for him. Because I feel like they're gonna cut him. Oh, the pick is in. Come on. Nolan Smith.
That's a good pick.
Good pick. Hey, Seahawks, you know what? They might have another good draft. That's not a bad pick.
They got a corner. They got the best corner to me, and then they got Smith. Pretty good.
Yeah, the first round grade. I thought he was going to go higher than this. He's a good DN.
They got. Hold on. The Jets didn't get a corner.
The Jets got they got an edge rusher. The Jets got an edge rusher. Which remember we both agreed.
They have a really good cornerback group right there. A really good pairing right there.
One. Yeah, but we agree with the Jets. Like, if you're not getting Broderick Jones, you might as well get your best player available. Bolster your defense.
Right. At that point.
You know what I'm saying? At that point. I would have to agree with the pick. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad pick for the Jets because you gotta think about it, right? If we can't get no old tackle, I'm not gonna reach for a tackle in the first round when I can get it in the second round. I'm not gonna reach. So let's get the best player available on board, and he just happens to be defense. Ain't nothing wrong with bolstering the defense.
I think Seattle has had a really good draft. I think Houston has had a really good draft so far. Houston's had a really good draft.
Yeah. I like New England's pick.
Houston arguably has the best defensive player and the best quarterback in the draft.
Yep.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 years we'll look back on this and say Stroud and Anderson were the two best players in this whole draft, were the two best offensive and defensive players or whatever.
And D'Amico Ryans be working on his next contract.
He signed a 6-year deal or something?
Mm-hmm. He'll be working on his next contract.
Yeah.
If they're good, like how I think they're going to be, I think they're going to be good players. I think C.J. Stroud's going to be good. I think he's going to.
He needs some help around him because he doesn't have a wide receiver. I think.
Well, they got picks for next year for that, and they got cap space.
And Cooks is in.
They traded
Cooks. The Rams, right, or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
They traded Cooks.
They have nobody on that roster except for Pierce.
But shoot, the way the
I don't know. I couldn't even tell
the way they're let me see.
Celtics doing, man.
Oh man, this is crazy. I don't know how they I don't know, man, because the way these Oh,
wait, what?
Wait. Oh, they got it wrong.
Come on, man. Draft diamonds.
Wrong. Oh, my bad. I texted Smith, not Smith and Jigba. Oh,
man.
They got it wrong. Sorry, guys. Following Twitter.
What? Okay, you know what? I'll take my grade back on Seattle because now they have Lockett, Metcalf. You get it?
Yeah.
I don't. They have Lockett, Metcalf, and they have
They probably gonna move off Lockett in a year or two.
Yeah, but I just don't understand.
He's probably too expensive, and they just gonna slide him in.
I would have went with defense. I don't know, man. What do I know?
They got good defense. I understand the pick. I understand it.
I don't.
You gotta contend with San Francisco. San Francisco has weapons. The Eagles have weapons. You gotta have weapons, Craig.
They have two good wide receivers.
You need three.
Okay, now you need three. You don't need three.
Look, the Eagles have two good wide receivers. They have a pass catching tight end.
Oh my God, they have two wide receivers.
Hey, Goddard, don't give respect Goddard. He's good.
It's only a few teams that have three, and really you don't even need that because the Chiefs didn't have one wide receiver last year.
They're Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just saying they don't have a receiver. They have zero.
Cincinnati
they had zero last year. Oh, see, and they didn't make it past the Chiefs.
Well, it's because they have
Cincinnati
would have beat everybody else in the AFC but the Chiefs. It's hard.
That's fine. All I'm saying is I think Seattle should have went defense because their defense wasn't that great last year. It wasn't.
But you can't this is a good pick. Think about it. This is the first receiver going 20th, Craig. That's a high value pick, yo. I think they best player on the board.
I'm not.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's not going to announce the next 5 picks. Come on, man. Don't do that. You just made a mistake.
Seahawks defense was 26 last year in defense. 26. You would worry about it. No, I think they need to do.
Oh, my bad. I was talking about the draft diamonds. He's like, I'm not announcing anymore.
Smart.
Nah, man. He messed up, man. He be all right. Yeah. So I see. I get the logic of why the Seahawks did it. I understand you want defense. I think they're going offense. They're giving Geno Smith a lot of weapons.
I don't like it.
I think so.
I don't like it at all. I had him at an A. I had him at an A minus.
Now it's a B.
Now it's a B minus. I don't like the pick. I just don't like the pick. I don't.
Damn, they dropped the letter grade.
Because they took a pick to me that they didn't really need to take when their defense is so poor from last year. Yeah, I thought their defense was bad last year. And it shows because they were 26 in defense.
Oh man,
you can't go out there and just think your offense is going to carry the team. I mean, they gave up 23 points a game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Which again is in the bottom. I can't get past it, man.
Perfect. All right, so guys, we are out of here. Please keep watching NFL Draft. Next week, we're going to do our draft grades. We're going to talk some NBA. It's going to be lovely, man. Seattle's
a good pick, man. Good draft pick.
All right, peace.